Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. It's been a little while since we've run, almost a month, in fact, but we are in the end game now, and I'm very excited for us to be here. Hello, everybody. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelle. I use he and him as my pronouns, and folks, we are in episode 16, probably of 18. Hello and welcome back. I'm very excited to be here, like I said, and I have so much to do today, but before we do that, I want you to get to know who's with me on this adventure, starting with Robin. Hey Robin, how you doing?
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing Deianera, our centaur, Amazonian ranger cleric of Mab, who uses she, her pronouns. Yeah, she's a ranger cleric, a clanger, a rangic. Anyways,
You'll get it.
and super excited, to be part of this game.
Nice. You know who else I'm excited to have in this game? It's the person next to you, Amy. Hey, Amy.
Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them. I am playing Gwylan Halenan, the, rogue sorcerer fighter. The rogue surter.
I think you can just sum it up with hot mess.
She is kind of a hot mess, yeah.
That's true. Yep. But you can't have a hot mess without hot, which is why we're going down to Bunny-Hearted.
I was hoping you'd say, speaking of hot messes, or I was going to introduce myself as a hot mess, and I feel like I've been bamboozled on two fronts here. But hi, I'm Millie and or Bunny-Hearted. I'm a Gemini, the sexiest of signs. My Hodan pronouns are she and her, or they and them. I'm a doofus. I'm here playing Tyria Zenos, our Minotaur artificer. Yeah.
An artificer?
Artificer. She's a cow. She turns into a cow, but she mostly does like industrial machinery work about it.
That's true.
You know?
You're like Donatello that way. You do machines. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh my gosh, a hot moose.
A hot moose. That's, my sister got bit by a moose once. And so did Kelle. Hi, Kelle.
Hi, yeah, moose bites can be pretty nasty, so I'm told. Hi, it's me, Kelle, from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and I am very happy to be back today playing Mystredo, the Gorgon druid of the Circle of Sacrifice. What are we sacrificing? Usually sleep. It's usually my sleep.
That just means you're a grad student.
Oh, I feel like I'm a perpetual grad student. I mean, I shouldn't, but oh well.
It never goes away.
Say la vie. No. Even though I've been on vacation for the last week, it's just like, yay, stay up all night. Silly.
Speaking of silly things that never sleep, it's Traz.
Hey, why you call me out like that? I mean, hey, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Forn, who uses he, they, our reborn dragon monk Barian of the Beast.
Nice. That is a mouthful. In fact, most of your characters are a mouthful. But I've got a mouthful for you. It's my love for our sponsor, Bookwyrm Games. Ha-ha! Hey, this episode is sponsored by Bookwyrm Games. They are a phenomenal sponsor. They have kept us on the air for the past year, and you would be remiss if you did not go and pick up some dice from them. They are a fantastic sponsor, and they've got amazing dice. They've got liquid core, they've got metal, they've got gemstone, they've got so many dice over at their website, more than 170 different types. And the list keeps growing. Go check them out, bookwyrmgames.com. Use code DORKTALES when you check out as a coupon, and you'll save 15% on your order. And if your order's 100 Canadian dollars or more, which, honestly, if you get the gemstone dice, pretty easy to hit that number, but they're really worth it, you get free shipping, which, let's be honest, you don't order anything if you have to pay for shipping, ever. Like, you could be looking at something that's like $39.99, with $1 shipping, and I'd pay $45 to get it for free shipping, because we're very smart humans, right? But go check out Bookwyrm Games. They're wonderful. They're fantastic. And if you sponsor them, or if you support them, they might sponsor us in running some of the pirate adventures that I've written for them, which are due very soon. I need to really rush on those. But hey, they're going to be fantastic. Besides that, we have another sponsor this week that I will tell you about, I guess right now. Monument Studios is doing a Kickstarter. You may know Monument Studios from the likes of this. This song right here is Monument Studios. So many of our theme songs come from them. Call of the Netherdeep did. They also did the opening for the Transylvania Chronicles and so much more. If you are looking for high quality Hollywood level music, go check them out. I wouldn't recommend them if they weren't good, and they're fantastic. I wouldn't use them as the opening themes for my shows otherwise. And their Kickstarter, Fantasy Plus, is basically it's a tabletop audio suite that's coming out that allows you to really maximize what you do with audio in your games. There'll be plenty more about that soon, but in the meanwhile, there is also a fantastic little bonus that they've authorized me to give out, which is if you check the link below, if you're watching on YouTube, or if you check the chat right now. Oh, thank you so much, Robin, for throwing that in there. That is a link to a sample pack from their Wrath collection. They're all waves, so they're super high quality. You can compress them if you have an audio compressor of any type, and they are just fantastic. These songs are particularly for villain arcs. It's from their Wrath collection, and with that, you'll be able to just be evil. But yeah, Monument Studios is great. I really appreciate them, and I love that Robin was able to reach out and get them sponsoring us. So thank you very much, Robin, for hooking us up.
I mean, they gave me a pretty cool song, so I wanted to continue that relationship with that. Also, I don't know what mood I'm in, but man, I am in a mood because you said includes wave, and I waved to the
I was
chat,
wondering
so
why you were waiting. I thought they were in the
that's-
chat for a second, and I was like, are they here? Oh my god.
No, you just said they come in wave, so I waved. They come in wave form.
Hi, Wave.
Could have done that, you know,
Hi,
done the
Yukio.
wave, but
All right. So, it's been about a month, so let's remind everybody where we were. Last episode, you finally descended into the bowels of the Land of Dreams. There, you confronted one of the Altea, the fates that guide the lands of Arkos. You were informed that you would have to complete several trials, one each, in fact, in order to gain access to your goal of reawakening the world. After some squabbling, Tyria decided to take initiative. For around this ring, each of you found a door that looked like your childhood bedroom door. Tyria strode toward hers, threw it open, and entered. And that is where we ended game, with the world shifting again around you. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? Perfect. I do want to say real quick, this game is going to be hopefully very psychological in nature and will contain, depending on where we go, the following themes and issues. There is going to be death, bodily harm, potential off-screen torture. There is going to be grotesque imagery. There's going to be scenes of horror, basically anything in an R-rated George A. Romero movie, anything in a Resident Evil game is potentially available in this session. I would also say that there is just a general icky vibe in some of these scenes. If that is something that does not suit you, I would suggest either just take a break, come back if you think that you are in a better place to handle that, or skip ahead if you're watching this later to the next scene. You can really tell a lot of scenes based on what our background image is, so skip to the next character. It might be completely different. Alternatively, if you need to take some time away, we're always going to be here. We're on video. Take care of yourself. You're more important. And with that, let's do a big yawn. Let's right. Okay, hold on. Cheers. I'm gonna drink all my coffee. One sec.
Chug, 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 chug.
It was iced, at least.
I hate chugging iced coffees though, like iced drinks in general.
The ice had
Like, 'cause then you have
melted.
to deal with the ice. Okay, because
It
trying
was
to
just-
chug past the ice gets real tough.
Oh yeah, especially when it hits your teeth. It's awful. Why are we even talking about it? It's the worst. Okay. There's a flock of geese outside my window. Can you guys hear that?
Oh, I heard that one. Usually gets
Yeah, no,
filtered
they're-
out.
That was louder
Yeah.
than the screaming child you mentioned.
The screaming child, the goose. It's on the
I'm waiting
loose.
for them to come up to
Okay,
my
a
place. but
screaming child
must be
versus
going
a
across the
goose. Who
gorge.
will win?
Goose.
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 I feel it's like Alien versus Predator, right? Like no matter who wins, humanity loses. It's that kind
Yeah,
of
pretty
vibe.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. You guys ready to get some gaming in? I am.
Let's pop this political stand.
And with that, let's head into game. Tyria, you stride through the door. Expecting... I mean, who knows what you expect at this point. As you walk through, there is the feeling of suction as wind whips past you and past all of your comrades. The flames behind you burning ever so brightly and leaning toward the open door. All of you feel yourselves pulled as the door expands and swallows you. The wind on the other side is warm. You can feel the sunlight beating on the awning above you. There are little rivulets of water dancing down along the corners, forming rivers in the streets, a summer rainstorm. You can feel the static in the air as lightning from the warm air combining with the coolness of the water threatens to crackle, but never quite gets there. You are in the city of Carassus. You can smell the steam and smoke in the air. And there is a man standing in front of you. He smells like rich, intoxicating perfumes. He is dressed in layers of silk, a Carassian noble. Each of his fingers bearing a different ring, a corpulent second chin verging on a third, pressing out of the top of his tunic. He smiles at you, several of his teeth capped with silver or gold. Each of you in your hands is holding a large goblet of plum red wine. So, as I was saying, to employment.
To employment.
Employment.
To employment.
Yes. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done had you not been willing to undergo this task. The tomb of Zephos is... It is a family... I mean, it's a family tomb. Everything that we are is owed to the past. And I, as Grand General Amire Zephos, am so pleased to have one of your pedigree, Miss Tyria.
Well, I'm just glad to be here.
Yes. So, to reiterate, this will be a, I don't expect this assignment to take long. We've had several troubles since we upgraded to the Eternal Sentinel models. I know,
Can't
I
say I'm
know.
too surprised.
Well, they
Sorry.
keep...
Sorry.
You know, I'd heard your family was known for speaking their mind. Not a fan of the contraptions, are you?
Never quite as effective as a good hammer.
As far as I understand, the mechanical monstrosities that we'd installed, at my brother's behest, I should say, when I returned to Crassus, I intended to have, our father's bones interred in the proper Crassian way, with the proper guardians. But my brother is something of a futurist.
So, what kind of problems?
As far as I understand, they have created a bit of a leak. Some of them have gone rogue and begun tunneling, trying to expand the labyrinth. To be fair, the mausoleum is not much of a labyrinth, scant 10,000 square feet. I am not... We are not one of the oldest houses in Crassus, but we are all respectable now. What I ask of you is to go and take care of things. As long as it takes you.
I'm sure it'll be no problem at all.
And you're bringing your problem solvers here.
Of course, of course. You know, delegation, she'll gesture to, I assume, the rest of the party?
Yeah, we'll help take care of the problem.
Of course, this is what we're here for.
Good. Excellent, excellent. I knew I went to the right person. Your family has quite the reputation, Ms. Zenos.
Well, you know, family business. Do my best to keep up the reputation. When should we get started?
Immediately. After you have your drink, of course. This
Sounds
is
good to me.
a Zetrovian red from the south. An ice wine. I didn't think that ice wines could be so rich. Probably something alchemical. My brother Corvo had it imported. What do you think?
And this is where I ask, Robin, tell me about ice wine, and can you have a red ice wine?
Oh yeah, totally. You can totally.
Can you
red
have
ice
like
wine.
a dark red ice wine?
Yeah.
Okay. What would it taste
Totally.
like?
It's just it's sweet.
Sure.
First off,
Let's say that
is
we're dealing with like something akin to a Pinot Noir.
okay. It's a bit of a lighter ice wine for red. You're probably gonna get very much like strawberry jam is probably gonna be the main thing. The main notes you're gonna get is that kind of very sweet strawberry note to it. You might get a little bit of rhubarb potentially, but it's probably less because it's more ripe because you left it sitting on the vines to them to freeze. But strawberries, plums are probably going to be your main kind of notes to it.
So it's very sweet. It's very soft on the tongue.
And it also will feel like very viscous, like maple syrup pretty much for like the texture, if you're going to think it's very thick.
It clings to the inside of your mouth and coats your throat, anybody who drinks it, with a delicious velvet film. You're going to be tasting this for hours if you drink. Still, on a rainy summer's day, there are worse things.
Well, I've had enough. Are you not much in the way of imbibers? Come. Drink up.
I've lost my taste for wine in the last little bit, but this is quite acceptable.
I suggest that you all have a nice drink. You never know when it's going to be your last. Any of you could be burrowed into by one of these mechanical creatures. It could pop out of your chest.
It's quite dramatic.
Yes, it would be.
Does
Well,
that happen often here?
but you tell me, you're the expert. Shall we, Ms. Zenos?
Let's go.
He
Hammer.
walks you. You grab your hammer, and he begins walking you down the city, talking about idle things that don't really matter. Things about the history of his family, things that are going to slide off of you.
If we're walking down,
Mhm.
Deianera is gonna quickly talk to Tyria and be like, so is this something that happened in your past?
Not specifically, but it
Okay.
could have.
Okay, so we're not
Could just
going
happen
through
if I
like a
come home.
memory, we're going through what the dream realm is going to. I just want to make sure because it seemed like that guy was addressing us, and I was like, how is this dream world going to work? You are
Well, we'll find out, but I can only imagine it's going to be the worst.
you are our guinea floof
Cow?
or guinea cow.
What's a guinea?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I think it's a
Expressions in
currency
common are so confusing.
in fantasy. I'm sure I heard about it in a novel somewhere.
And here we are.
He takes you down around one of the less traveled mausoleum spaces. Now, Carassus is built atop tombs. They almost act as ventilation and insulation networks beneath the city, which has grown like children stacking blocks throughout the years. Out of all of the city-states of Arkos, it is the most haphazard. Rampant industrialization has caused it to grow and grow and grow, and yet it hasn't collapsed yet. The tomb in front of you is a simple door. By Carassian standards. An interlocking wheel inside of another wheel, with a death mask on the front of it that looks vaguely like this general, forged out of brass. He takes a step forward and puts his hand into the death mask's open mouth. And you will hear the sound of clicking and whirring inside of this tomb as wheels around the central axis of this face begin turning, unlocking. Click, 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 click. And the door will slide open, revealing a darkened stairwell.
Best of luck to you.
We'll see you soon.
Yes. Be seeing you.
Do you head inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The stairwell winds down. And you can see that it kind of goes down at an angle, sweeping down to the northeast. What is your marching order?
More than happy to be first.
Okay, Tyria is in the front.
I figured
Followed
Gwylan
by?
will be second or third.
Okay.
I can be in the middle then.
Yeah. Deianera is happy to take up the rear because height, and also I'm a ranged
Fair.
fighter potentially. So Deianera is happy to be in the back.
Okay.
Mystredo will be with
Deianera.
with Forn and Gwylan.
Okay, so kind of.
We're
towards
just all in the
middle.
middle together.
That sounds good. All right. So, let's swap over to our maps.
You all remember that how we got to lair before the lair before the lair? The tomb,
Ye-
right? Those
Yeah.
mechanical
Yeah, the
beasts?
one with. Yeah.
Yes.
These are probably going to be much worse. They're pulled
Oh.
from
Oh,
Wait.
and as you step down the stairs, you're going to hear from the very top, I wouldn't worry about them. Those mechanical monstrosities are long since gone. I've replaced them with something more organic. Thank you for your service. And the door will slam shut behind you.
I do not like that.
I think Tyria's gonna look like she's looking around for a while, and then her eyes are just gonna go super wide with the. Just pull out her hammer and clutch it real close.
Organic, is this something you're familiar with, Tyria?
Mm-hmm.
Around the corner, you see that along the eastern wall, there's a stairwell. Pardon me, there's not a stairwell. I'm not speaking correctly. Along the eastern wall, you will see a shape loom into view. It's someone dressed with finery, akin to what the general was. Similar to him, it is a corpulent man, dressed with all manner of rings and medallions. You'll see the Zephos family crest beneath a crow brooch pin. It seems that his brother Corvo is present. The man lurches forward, and as he reaches the edge of your dark vision, you are going to see that his face is drawn. And more than that, the man is long dead. I need an initiative roll, please.
Okay. Leonard, a very
Speaking
small
of, are
squeak.
we? Is it dark?
It is dark, yes.
Okay, so as minor thing as we were going down, Deianera would have lit a torch because I do
Sounds
not
good.
have dark vision. So
There are sconces along the walls, of course. Okay, so let's just assume that that you have a torch present. All right, give me that initiative roll, please. Where are you? I had you right here a second ago. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's do it to it. Looking at initiatives right now, I have Traz exactly where I expected. So I have Tyria with an 18. I have Gwylan With a 16, I have Mystredo. With a 14, I have... Yep. I have Deianera. Then I have Corvo. Then I have Forn. All right. Let's have some fun. The sound of the slathering monster lurches toward you. You can see bits of putrescent leavings in his wake, like a train of fabric only made of organic tissue and slime. And Tyria, you are first in the initiative. Can you please do me a favor, though, and make me a wisdom save to prevent yourself from being frightened?
Absolutely. I rolled an 18.
An 18? All right, you're holding it together. What do you do?
She is going to let out a little scared peep sound. It's going to reach into her pack, pull out a little bottle that says heroism on it on a piece of tape. She's going to pop the cap off it, and she's going to splash it in her face. And some of it will get on 2 other people behind her because I'm casting heroism at 3rd level.
That's great. That's adorable.
Want to be imbued with bravery. Let's go. Has to be within touch range, so that might actually only be 1 person behind me. So that might just be Gwylan. So I guess I could do it at 2nd level then, just to save myself a spell slot.
Sure.
Do. Get heroism. That means you will gain 3 temporary hit points at the start of my turn. And you're imbued with bravery. You're immune to being frightened, and so is Tyria, which is going to need to do anything else. And then otherwise, Mouse isn't here, so she doesn't have a lot else that she can do with a bonus action at this point. So I think she's just going to, like, move down to the base of the stairs here, and just sort of get ready to defend herself, really. She's, like, tiptoeing. It will take everything she has to bring herself down to the bottom of these stairs. Tip-hooving.
All right, beautiful. So, heroism, you're all set. Gwylan, you are up.
Okay. So sorry, just taking a look at the heroism. It looks like it at the beginning of my turn. I get the 3 temporary hit points.
Yep.
That's your spellcasting modifier. Okay. Cool.
So you get 3.
3. Temp. H. Hey, thank you. What? Okay. What am I gonna do here?
That's a great question.
Let's move up to the top of the stairs to get a better sight on this thing. Well, bottom of the stairs, because we're going down, right?
We're going down, yeah.
To the floor level. Let's get to the level of the floor. Whatever that may be. Ooh. I think we're gonna ready the spear just in case. But I don't want to go. Actually, no, I do. I do want to go in and I want to screw them up. This thing looks really evil. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. Okay, move up. And I'm going to cast Booming Blade, I believe.
Okay.
Yes. Brandish weapon, use something to do a melee attack with it against a creature within 5 feet. On hit, suffers attacks normal effects and becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. If it willingly moves 5 feet or more before it, then its target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends. Okay.
Sounds good.
5th level, it deals an extra 1d8. And this is cantrips, they apply to your overall level?
Yes.
Is my understanding? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, I have... I do not believe I can apply sneak attack to this, but that's okay.
No, not unless you have advantage.
No.
Or the requirements of sneak attack, which
Yes.
I don't think you do.
But what I do have is my fighting style for two-handed using weapons two-handed. Yes. Okay. Which helps me not at all when I roll a 1.
Perfect. I'm going to use a legendary action. And
Okay.
what's your... Let's do your AC. Okay, that's cocked. Okay. What's your armor class?
I believe it's 16. I was double checking what mage armor gives
Perfect.
me for the base.
Mage
the
armor
3.
raises your base to
think it's
13. Yeah.
Yeah, so 16.
Okay, so that was a 19 to hit you. So as you rush forward,
Absolutely a hit.
you are going to stab forward with your spear as the blade crackles with booming energy, and uncharacteristically, the undead is going to shift out of the way, and the undead Corvo is going to reach forward and place a hand on your cheek and mouth, like this, and you're going to take 15 points of necrotic energy in damage. And as you do, it's going to open its putrescent mouth and say,
Join the rest of us. Join us in protecting the tomb. Zenos.
and that's his legendary. What's your next action?
Well, that was my action and some movement. Are any of these bonus actions? Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Sounds
Yep.
beautiful. All right. Mystredo, it's your turn. What do you do?
She's only feeling kind of brave, so she's gonna go move up with by Tyria. She's pulled her crossbow and is just kind of nervous as to what to do, but yeah, she's just gonna wait and see what's going on. She's got a bolt in the crossbow, but holding action for the moment.
Sounds good. All right, so you're going to move up there. Is that
Yeah.
all of your actions?
I have. It's the whole bonus actions thing.
Could you see from the stairs? She probably is aware that it has, like, attacked Gwylan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see from there.
Okay. Oh, well then I will shoot the crossbow at
right.
At the. Is he a lich? I get
Yeah,
the
he's
undead.
something.
The fun
He's
dead.
something. We'll just call him
He's
Corvo.
something.
You know, as a treat.
Corvo.
Make me an attack
I will
roll.
shoot at Corvo. Okay. And we will go with, hopefully. Ooh, what's that? That is a 9.
9. Your arrow is going to sail
9.
past his head
Crap.
as
Well,
you
I
try
haven't
to pull
fired
your
it in a
shot.
while.
Well, and you're trying not to shoot Gwylan in the face, so good job. You
True.
did not.
I didn't shoot her in the face. It's better than.
And I'm going to spend a
Shooting
person
her in the
more
face.
for that. But as
alright.
you fire that shot, I'm going to use a legendary action to channel negative energy into my space. Everybody, at the beginning of your turn, if you are within 30 feet of him, and 30 feet is basically where Forn is. So if you are next to Forn or ahead, oh, sorry, it's the space ahead of Forn. Oh, no, it's in, yeah, 30 feet from him. Yeah, so that includes Forn. If you are there, you need to make me a save at the beginning of your turn, as blackness bubbles out of him and fills the space.
Eek.
Okay. All right, so Mystredo, that's your turn, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use.
Yeah.
Your Circle of Sacrifice stuff runs on bonus actions, doesn't it? Or are those actions?
Some of it does, not all of it does.
Okay. If you don't want to use your bonus
Yeah,
action, then I can switch to Deianera.
I don't think I have anything that is useful at the moment.
Sounds good. All right, Deianera, and then Corvo.
Bonus, yeah.
Okay, so if I start my turn in the blackness, I have to make a save. Does it specify
nope.
having to enter it? I have to make
It
a
does
save?
not. It is if you start your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So... I mean... would Deianera know that going into the blackness is probably not good?
I mean, yes, but it's, it's blackness. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's fair.
You were just looking down the stairwell and seeing this, like, roiling black mist begin to... Honestly, it looks like little fingers of darkness trying to claw its way up the stairwell at you.
Okay. Well, Deianera's gonna run in through her friends and go to into the room a little bit.
So it is a closed stairwell.
Yeah. I have 45 feet of movement. I
okay,
did the
cool.
math. I can get there. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so rushing down onto the floor, you will see this undead creature grabbing Gwylan by the side of the face for cinematic purposes, not mechanical purposes.
Yeah, as Deianera is running by, she's going to... It's not a touch attack, but Deianera is going to... Or not attack. It's not a touch spell. But as a bonus action, Deianera is going to be like, we've got your back, Tyria. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Tyria. So take a +2 to your AC, which drops the bird for Summon Beast, because it's concentration. So take a +2 to your AC, Tyria. And as my action, I'm going to take two arrow shots at this Corvo with -5 +10.
Nice, do it.
I'm going to try. All right. With my longbow, this is not Fey, I'm assuming. He is undead.
This is undead.
Cool. So we have -5 +10. Okay, so does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
All right, and then I'm going to use Guided Strike on the 11 that I rolled, so that will be... ends up canceling out the -5 plus... so it's... 8 plus 5 is 13... 23 to hit for the second one.
Yep, that'll hit.
Perfect.
Okay. What damage are you using?
Okay, so...
Just magic?
it is magical piercing.
Okay, then give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay. So, that's our D8s, Robin, not D10s. As much fun as that would be. I rolled a 1 on one of them. That's not great. So we've got 5 plus 8, 13 plus 20. 33 points of magical piercing damage.
Ooh, nice.
As I go, pew pew.
All right, 2 impressive shots hammer into the robes of this undead. You can see ribs exploding out the front of the fabric, littering Gwylan's feet. Beautiful shots. Anything else on your turn?
Shrink roll. That's everything.
Okay, Corvo and then Forn. Corvo grabs onto her, cinematically at least, and is going to turn and look back at you and raise one of his fingers and go at you.
Problem with you all. You're not like the others yet. The flesh is a curse. Let me free you.
And he points a finger at Tyria. Oh, it's a 10-foot radius. I'm going to point it right, basically right at the kind of the midpoint between Tyria and Gwylan. I need Tyria, Gwylan, and Mystredo to do me a favor and make me a dex save.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, I got an 18 on that save, which is
Okay.
almost the best I can possibly roll on it.
Well, that's actually really damn good.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, so you are somehow fine.
Dumb luck.
I don't have uncanny dodge yet, which is unpleasant. That's a 12?
A 12. That is unfortunately
Yeah.
not going to do it.
Hey, you got this. Get Flash of Genius, nerd. I'm throwing a jolt of arcane energy at you for a +3 on this check, which is hopefully enough, but is maybe not enough.
Hopefully.
You,
that
all right,
would be
so
15.
15 is unfortunately not enough.
God damn it.
He points at the ground and says, "Liberate yourself from your flesh." And a swirling mote of darkness and fire explodes as a column of fire rises between you, stripping away at your flesh. Gwylan, you're going to take 16 points of fire damage and 15 points of radiant damage.
16 fire, 15 radiant. Okay,
Yep.
that's a
So that's 29 points of damage total. Tyria, you are going to take 14 points of
16 and
damage.
15, that's 30 something. That's like 31.
Oh, it is 31. Yes,
Not to
that's
argue,
math.
but I'm pretty sure that's more.
They're right. I don't know why I was counting 14. Yeah, so that's 31 points of damage to you, and that is going to be 15 points of damage for Tyria. Mystredo, you are going to somehow be shielded from this as you take a step back. Not being burned to a crisp. It was definitely one of the benefits, or one of the highlights of your day today. And that is going to be... you know what? I'm going to spend a hurt them more. And he is going to look over his shoulder at Deianera and smile and reach into the front of his vestment and pluck out one of the arrows. And you are going to hear the sound of bones re-knitting. And he's going to heal 15 points of damage. All right,
That was not a
Forn.
melee attack, was it? That was definitely a...
That was a spell attack.
Okay.
That was definitely a spell attack. All right. Then we have... Perfect. Then we have Forn. Forn, you're up. What do you do?
Well, I have to make a save. What was the save again? Wisdom?
That is going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, crap. Okay.
I'm
hold
sorry. I'm sorry.
on. That'll be a 15. That actually could have been worse.
A 15. Is that your final answer?
I don't have determination, so yes.
Do you not? Hold on. Let me just double check that.
I do not.
Oh, yeah.
I looked because I was checking.
Yeah, you do. You do. Everybody except for Gwylan and Deianera do. I just messed up and didn't translate them. So, literally just you.
Then I will go ahead and I'll just use it then.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so you will pass.
Cool, so bonus action, I'm going to rage as he gets covered in dragon scales, and I'm going to summon dragon claws as my weapon of choice as a beast.
Sounds good. I'm down with it.
I'm going to move forward next to Gwylan, next to this thing. I'm going to try to slash at it with my claws.
I
get
want
two
you
attacks.
to.
No.
I want you to. I want you to do this to me.
Concerning. The lowest roll is going to be a 18.
18? That's a hit. Give it to me.
D6s. That's 10, 10 strength. That's 10, that's 8, so that's 18 for the first two attacks, and I will take another attack and try to punch him with fire.
Punch me with fire. Punch me with fire, you hot bitch.
That will be a 23, and I'm gonna try to stun you.
Oh! I refuse to be stunned. Here we go. Oh, god damn it, it's a 4. 1 sec. Do I have legendary resistances?
This is how we burn through them with a monk.
I don't. I'm stunned.
Ooh,
You're stunned,
shit!
and you take 7 more fire damage on top of that.
Fine. Just do it. Be a dick to me. All right. You.
I'm already dead. We're partially related. So
We're cousins. Cousin, no.
we're cousins.
Cousin, how dare you?
Cousin. Two houses alike in virtue. All right.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's right. Meme a guy who's been dead for 400 years. It's great. Love it. Anything else on your turn, Forn?
No, that was my actions and my bonus actions. So,
All right. So, this creature, this undead monstrosity is knocked against the wall behind as Forn uses a monk fist attack. Top of the initiative, we have Tyria.
Tyria is going to try really hard to say a cool one-liner and going to really biff it with something kind of like, I'm going to liberate you from my face, and then just going to run at it, swinging the giant great club. And I'm going to actually use Booming Blade. I feel like Booming Blade doesn't always make sense and you have 2 attacks, but I think in this case it might.
Sounds good.
So let's cast that and then go for a weapon attack. And then I'm going to have a rules question for you if
Please.
I hit.
You have advantage on these, by the way.
Oh, sick. Okay, so that is a 23.
23 is a hit.
23. Okay, sweet. It's gonna be 1d8 plus 5 for the weapon damage.
Did the
1d8 for
blackness
booming blade
go
damage.
away?
That's
The blackness
13.
did not go away. It's yeah, that's a great point. Millie, before you do anything, can you please make me a wisdom save?
I totally can. And
So is it a fear effect
rolled
because
a
she's immune?
19.
Pardon me. I said wisdom because Trash said wisdom earlier. Constitution save.
Oh, that's an even better roll then.
Perfect.
I have a
All right.
23.
Perfect. All right, so you're going to be able to rush forward and attack without a problem.
So I got 18 damage so far. So
Okay.
I think 4 of that was thunder damage. And 13 of that was just being hit in the face with a great club.
Okay.
Now, I have a question for you on wording of something. So
Yes.
I have an ability now called Arcane Jolt, which says once per turn when you hit a target with a magic weapon attack, does that have, or your Steel Defender does. Steel Defender's not here at the moment. Is that, does this count as a magic weapon attack?
I
feel like it doesn't.
You're using your bedpost, and your bedpost is a magic weapon.
Okay, so if we're doing that, then I'm gonna do Arcane Jolt to actually heal 2d6 hit points to Gwylan. Because I can do it. Get healed, Gwylan.
Gwylan like a villain.
4. You know what? It's something.
It's something. All right, you are going to smash into this one. The hit is bone crunching, and you are going to completely wreck half of this creature's body with that catastrophic blow. Great hit. Anything else on your turn? So you heal Gwylan 4 hit points.
Technically. I think that's about it.
That's something. That's something.
Can't
All
do
right.
another spell? No.
All right. Gwylan.
Okay, so do I have to do a con save,
You
or
need
is
to
this
make me a
thing
con
lost
save.
its concentration
It
from
is
that
not
hit?
a concentration.
Shit, really?
I don't believe so. I will double check.
I will still roll the concentration save though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness for that. So a con save is a dirty 20.
You're fine. The darkness
Okay,
claws at the
good.
edge of your vision, but does not find purchase.
I hate that. Hate it. Okay. This thing is stunned,
Yes.
which means I have advantage, right?
Yes.
Which means I can sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
getting all of these answers right.
Then what I'm gonna do is with my spear and two-handed, I was gonna I want to do that first.
I don't know.
Okay, starting with a bonus action to use Clever as the Gods. Yes, this is the use bonus action to devise clever plan to trick an enemy. Choose one creature you can see. Make a charisma deception roll contested by that creature's wisdom insight. If I win, each of us have advantage against it until the beginning of my next turn.
Do you need... Okay, sure.
So if it needs to make a save, I don't know if it can do that while stunned or if it gets...
It depends what type of save is it?
They need to do a wisdom.
I think it still can do a wisdom save. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's strength and dex. It fails automatically.
Okay, that's an 18.
Oh, we already have advantage? Oh, well, anyway, I said I was going to do it.
Yeah, because he's stunned.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about that. This is my brain not thinking. I figure Gwylan is also reeling a little bit and is just kind of like, fuck you in particular. But I think you succeeded that because I only rolled a 9 and my charisma is good, but not that good.
Is it a wisdom save or a wisdom check?
Oh, actually, save.
Okay.
Or no, charisma deception. No, it's a check because it's wisdom insight.
Okay.
This has to be against their insight. Okay, actually, where's my deception? Hold on, that's actually really high. That is a 21.
Okay.
21 deception versus their insight.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
That will
And that
work, then.
carries to the beginning of my next turn.
Sounds good to me. All right, and you were also doing a sneak attack?
And I'm also sneak attacking. And I really don't like this dice, but I'm not convinced that any of the other ones will do better. So it's just screwing with me. But I have advantage, which means I have 2 of those. That should be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit is a hit. Give me damage.
Okay. And then my sneak attack, because I only have so many levels in rogue, should be that. And do I add anything else? No. But I rolled pretty solid damage, which is nice. That's 24 magical piercing.
Beautiful hit. All right, 24 magical piercing is going... I just checked his hit points. All right, Gwylan, this thing's hand is frozen on your face. How do you do it?
This is just a grab with both hands, like grabbing the spear and just skewering right through, up through the rib cage. Probably at the back of the neck.
All right. The body collapses to the ground.
And if the
We are out of
darkness is
combat.
not concentration,
The darkness will
Then we wanna
begin to
get-
dissolve.
okay. Ow!
We'll join them. You will join.
Gonna start hitting it with the post
All right, you're going to mash it into
Repeatedly.
the ground. And
for a while.
Well, let's not waste time. You are protected for 10 minutes, Tyria. We can keep the spell up.
Oh,
Deianera,
great.
from where you are on the other side of the room, you are going to hear this loud banging coming from one of the large cabinets next to you. There are 3 of them along the southern wall, and the one that is the furthest away from the rest, next to these tables of ichor and embalming fluid, you are going to hear the sound of clang, 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 clang.
Deianera is going to prep her longbow and then use one of her hooves to like kind of do the thing where you like kick the door to kind of make it bounce back open. So basically like, kick and have something ready to shoot in case things go south.
Sounds good. The door to this is locked, so if you want to force the lock, give me an athletics check.
Cat. I would love to give you an athletics check. Hold on. You just need to. There we go. Actually, see the numbers. That's a 21.
21. Just use your hooves to kick it wide open.
Yeah, just.
I kind of picture her like doing a prance onto her, like keeping her bow aimed and just prance, kick, prance. Like doing a little dance in a circle to kick it open.
Oh, see, I'm just imagining like just holding the bow and then like with one of her, because she has the 4, so she's gonna take
That's
one
fair.
of the hooves that is like, she's gonna be like facing backwards with it and then just kick it with one of her back ones because those are strong.
Okay. Sounds good. Keeping an eye on it, you kick it, and it breaks open, and a shape emerges. It's all gnashing teeth and tiny, reddish black eyes. Mouse.
I think this one's
Mouse?
for you.
Mouse. The mechanical
Wooden
mouse.
cheese.
A bit bigger
Cheese.
than usual.
No, it's the same size we've always
Hey.
used.
It's
Didn't we
dream
leave
world.
mouse? Wait, why is? How did that work?
Maybe Mouse
Dream
is
Mouse?
dreaming of cheese.
Mouse.
And yeah, Mouse is like the size of a dog. Just is a mouse. Don't worry about it.
All right. Interesting. I wonder if I'll be able to find Sophos.
I wonder if Sophos is here.
Or he's in my room. Either way, should be
Oh.
interesting.
She's gonna scoop Mouse. Like just hold at her chest like a baby.
He will leap up into the cradle and nuzzle up against you. Mouse.
She looks a lot more comforted.
And as you do that, you hear the sound of scrabbling bodies coming down the hall around the corner.
Oh, shit. Can someone else take front? Because I'm still kind of, you know.
I'll
Ow.
take point, and you'll see like this new kind of ability. You'll see when Deianera like takes an arrow, you see something like around the arrow. There's like 7 little extra, almost like little chunks of crystal kind of circling it. I
Oh,
think
that's
I'm good
cool.
on crowd
gonna-
control now.
Stay back here.
Oh, that gives me an idea.
Do you head
Deianera's
through the
gonna
door?
happily take a little peek around.
Yep, Forrest.
As you step through the next door, preparing to enter the fray, we cut out. We step back from the action to where, outside of this, a figure made of looming shadow, with dark, red eyes and long, sharp teeth, looks down at this from overhead like watching rats in a maze. It looks down and it whispers to itself, "What makes it scared? What feeds that sweet, metallic tang in its sweat? Is it the inevitable? Or is it something that could have been?" And the sound of something crying echoes around the corner. Which is something we're going to look up right after we get back from this break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Mwah.
Crepes.
back. We're going to talk to the chat for a minute because that's what we do on this channel. Because we love you. And I want to talk to you. So folks, we are a scant technically, if you count today, 3 days, but who counts today? We are 2 days away from session 0 of Descent into Avernus, which is going to be fantastic. I have to get Cal the session 0 document that we use. Also, Robin spent about 10 hours yesterday working on the formatting for our heroic histories thing for Vecna. Which has, because I don't want it to be just for Vecna, has been rebranded as it's either going to be Osric's Heroic Histories or Osric's Guide to Heroic Histories. Osric's Tome of Heroic Histories.
Like
Osric's Record of Heroic Histories. We're working on the exact, but it's going to be in the style of the current D&D books, because the only thing about that is that I forgot that there was something. So we named the character Osric by popular poll, but it also stands for Open Source Role-Playing, or Open Source Rules something classic. It's like old first edition D&D, like a rule set called Osric. And I'm like, I hope people on Drive-Thru-RPG don't think that it's the wrong thing. But we'll see. So that should
I
actually
don't
be
think
coming.
when you have a character art on the cover, I don't think that will confuse people.
I hope not. I hope not. I bet there's going to be a comment, but someone's going to buy it. They're going to ask for a refund. But anyway, also I have. Oh, hey, Dice Cream Sandwich is rating. Hey guys.
Dice cream sandwich.
Good to see you there. Hope you're all feeling well after your time over at Gen Con. I heard a lot of fun stories about, well, not you specifically, but people having a great time at Gen Con.
Oh my God, Tank Tolman, I love you on TikTok. he's bring me more people. That guy.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, nice.
Hammer.
Hammer. Yeah.
Good to see you
I
there.
love him so much on TikTok.
You got fans. Here you go. That's gotta feel good. So, folks, Gen Con was a blast. I wish I could have, good job getting there from the West Coast. It is balls expensive. But hey, if any of you folk are going down to Big Bad Con in San Francisco, hit me up. We can do something. We can budge in other panels and be respectful. But it'll be a lot of fun. So, any other announcements during our chat break right now? So we're just having a quick chat break before we get back into a traumatic bit, which is always fun. How about you guys? Any announcements that you need to make? So Avernus starts on Tuesday. Our book is launching sometime this week. Oh, another book is launching on Wednesday this week, actually, from the sound of it, that I wrote for. The new Vampire the Requiem book that I worked on is launching on Wednesday, which includes a bunch of fiction that I wrote and some amazing accompanying art for that fiction by my editor, Sam Young. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Robin, that's the one that you test read for, the cartoons.
Yeah.
It was
That's
my
exciting.
first
That
noir
was good
piece.
fiction.
It was pretty fun, right? Does anybody else have any announcements? Millie, you're a partner now.
Yeah, but that was a couple weeks. It feels like it's old now. I got to
It's
become
old
partner
news.
twice. There we go. New plan.
Do it.
Gotta get 2 check marks just for fun.
We are trying to figure out what is going to happen with our Monday games during the day. And we're going to do something really special, but we don't have any announcements yet concretely, you and I. D&D 24 is out, or 1D&D or whatever it's called, and we're specifically not using it, so enjoy. Anything else going on? Traz, you got anything on your table?
No, not lately, no. Besides, life just be chaos.
Life be chaos.
Right?
Oh.
Oh,
Anybody
yes. Robin,
Yeah.
you should throw the thing.
Oh, yes.
Stick.
I got a hoop pack, guys. From Corona Curd.
One of
met
our
up with-
patrons made
awesome.
Robin a hoop pack. Show the bottom. It's got the spike and everything.
Which
Oh,
is
nice.
a wine stopper that got broken off, which is just so fitting because
That's perfect.
I'm a winemaker
You're a
in my
whiny
real
person.
life.
Yeah.
winemaker. And so Colonic also dropped off extra leather and string so I can customize my hoop pack. I'll go get some feathers. But that means I have to go make
That's
a
very cool.
full costume for Riz now. So I have to go
Yep.
find bottoms and shoes, and I need to do a photo shoot with my hoop pack because, oh my god, this is so amazing.
That's
and I
great.
love it. So this is so cool. This is like Shay from Bong. I see Bong in the chat. Shay, that's been fucking dope. And then getting the hoop back is just like, oh, this is so cute.
So the way to Robin's heart is to send her cool shit. There you go.
Yeah, it's true.
So that
It's
means
true.
you,
You're like
Tank
a
Tolman, you have to
from
send
most of
Robin a
us.
hammer now.
Oh no. I mean, that would be awesome. Fuck.
I mean, Robin needs to make a character that uses that big hammer.
Big hammer. Yeah, that's fair. Emma, I had the joy of being in a game yesterday over on the Playmats channel, which with a bunch of people. I've got to play with Dimples and Dice again. I haven't played with him in like 2 years. Got to play with Sachiko and of course Jillian Foxglove. It was a hell of a lot of fun yesterday. I was able to play I was building a character. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not costuming, so I can actually play a Dragonborn for once because I love Dragonborns, right? And there was Matt was like, yeah, so all of the Dragonborn in my world have German accents, and I'm like, oh, well,
Oh dear.
German or Austrian? What are we doing here? So I played Arnold Schwarzenegger, the aging Dragonborn, and it was pretty good. Yeah,
That was
It was
very
good.
entertaining.
The trick is getting
Nice.
depth. And also chewing on this purple highlighter like a cigar the entire time.
Definitely helps.
It's good. It's
Especially
not
if you need
phallic
to
at all.
get to the chopper.
I need to get to the chopper.
It helps. All right, folks. Anything else before we head back into game? So we had to get through this trauma. Quick note: we're gonna be heading back into game. There is creepy bullshit that you see in Resident Evil games coming. If that is not to your liking, be warned. It is in this next scene. Besides that, we're going a
Triangle
little.
head?
No. I mean,
Thank God.
look at the time. But
In this economy?
in this economy, triangle head, pyramid head, no, like Bass Pro
Okay.
pyramid head,
He's so hard to book too. Like, yeah.
Pro pyramid head.
Bass Pro pyramid head, pyramid.
Listen, I've been watching so
Pyramid head?
many Minutemen on that. Like, let's.
God, the Bass Pro pyramid, what the shit. Okay, so without further ado, let's head back into game right now on Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. Welcome back to Dreams of Arkos. As you round the corner, you hear the distant noise, the squalling of something young. Something echoes through the halls. You can hear the scrabbling of bodies moving around the corridor to the south. What do you do? So, Deianera, you said you lurch into the hallway and look around?
I wouldn't say lurch. I think just start peeking.
So lurching is what happens to the south. Can you please do me a favor and give me a perception roll?
Okay. Oh, I'm good at this. As long as my dice roll well, I'm good at this. Oh, that's like almost one away from being perfect. So that's pretty good. That's going to be a 27.
27. Looking down to the south, you are going to see shambling in the darkness is a long dead minotaur. Its flesh has decayed off of its bones, and this hulking skeleton drags a rusted labrys behind it. Now, the tomb that you are in now has a central, well, an octagonal middle bit blocking some of your view, but you can hear the sound of grinding steel on the other side of it. all along the wall, you can see that there are humanoid bodies laid to rest, their bones slowly being exposed by time. Some of them more putrescent than others, but most of them have been stripped down by either time or by whatever scavenging insects or creatures live inside of these tombs. You hear the grinding of metal coming from both sides. And with that roll, you'll hear that there are a few more of these things.
I think Deianera's gonna grab Tyria by the shoulder, push us back into the room real quick, and go, Okay, so seems that there are a few of undead minotaurs
Great.
wandering around. I don't know if we want to try and sneak around them. They may be on some sort of patrol loop. Or if we want to go in, looks at the bedpost, hammers blazing.
It's been more than a minute since we walked down here, I assume, right?
It's been a minute.
No, I'm good. Let's sneak around them. Or avoid them, or generally not look at them, ideally.
Yes. Or try and maybe avoid one. Or more. I don't know how. Or, wait, these are undead. I forget I'm a cleric sometimes. I've turned undead, as well as guided strike. I just don't use turn undead because who the fuck would use turn undead? So I could try and tell them to fuck off, but it may not work. I'll try to tell them to fuck off if we get caught. How about that?
Probably
Sure.
more convincing than me. She's like holding the post and almost hiding behind it, peeking towards the corner.
Okay.
I guess I could have more if I needed to.
Well, let's try and sneak. Everyone, how are we doing? You still look kind of hurt there, Gwylan. Are you gonna be okay?
That's debatable.
Oh,
I'd really like to take a nap, but I don't think the undead are gonna wait.
how badly hurt does Gwylan look?
Gwylan looks like she has 15 hit points out of a total of 55.
Oh my gosh. It looks like you're at about 15 out of 55% of being alone.
I have no idea what that means, Tyria.
Don't worry about
How about
it.
a little cure wounds action then?
Sure.
Would
Do you want to do
appreciate
it?
Yeah, I got it.
You can hear the sound of dragging steel headed your direction.
I want to speed it up though.
Yep, on it. Let's see, 1d8.
Should we back up and hide and see
I would
what walks
absolutely
by?
love to hide too.
Plus
Yeah.
3. You get 11 more points. No, wait, sorry. 7. You get 7 hit points.
7. Okay.
You get 7
Plus
more.
7.
So a D8 plus your wisdom?
Plus my wisdom, yeah.
Okay. Is anybody hiding?
Then yes, absolutely.
Forn is
100%.
absolutely hiding.
100%.
Yeah. Hiding is good.
Okay. Everybody make me a group stealth check. Means everybody roll stealth.
Oh boy.
My dice hate me.
I'm sorry, I have disadvantage on these.
I also do. I didn't
Nice.
roll a 1.
God.
Well, that's good.
What did
I rolled a
get?
2.
I got
Well, that ended
Stealth?
up
I'm not
Ox
even that
dragon.
stealthy. All my
No.
rogue stuff is in other things. So
14?
14.
6.
Go ahead. Okay, 6.
6.
Okay. Let's take a look at. So I've got an 8. I've got a 6. Can I get Tyria and Forn? Or sorry, can I get Tyria and Kelle?
Oh no.
What'd you get?
2.
Okay, well,
14.
I didn't roll a
14.
1, but I do have
Okay,
disadvantage
well,
on it.
think
more than
they're
half
going
of
to
you
find us.
failed, unfortunately.
Yes.
Woo!
So,
Oh,
so as
hang on.
you,
Do I get to add anything to stuff?
well, it was DC 10, so you're fine,
Yeah,
Kelle.
usually your dex bonus.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Plus maybe your proficiency bonus.
Oh, it would have just, it just would have been 1, so it's fine.
You are going
If I
to
made it,
hear
I made it. That's fine.
the shuffling of this long dead minotaur as it moves forward and hooves down at the dead Corvo. It chatters, empty teeth, and turns back around. And then immediately swings back, embedding its axe right above Tyria's head, clipping the very tip of one of her horns off. That is going to be, I have an 18 to hit you. I don't think that's enough.
AC is currently 18.
Oh, never mind. It
With
goes
the shield
lower.
with the shield of faith.
Brings it to 18. Yeah.
Aw.
Okay. All right. That is going to slam into you instead. That is going to be a total of, I rolled real low, 9 points of slashing damage. I need an initiative roll.
Ugh.
Oh
Ooh.
boy. Okay, I can't. I can roll everything else
Why
except
am I
initiative,
only rolling good on
apparently.
initiative
Don't
today?
mind when I roll low for initiative because
Gives you time to think.
yes. It's like being in the restaurant and saying, I want to go last.
All right. Let's roll some initiative. Okay. So, looking at the initiative right now, we have initiative.
It starts after the hurt the more.
Perfect. Thank you.
with
That's what I
Traz.
needed to know. So, starting with a 19, I have Tyria. Then I have. Okay, Deianera. Then I have. I mean, these guys are not particularly fast, so that is going to be. Wow, people are really slow. I rolled real bad, but you guys are real slow. Mystredo. Skeleton 1, 2, Forn. All right, Tyria, this slams in to you, slashing across your arm. And takes a chunk out of the
but-
wall. It's your turn.
She is going to scream in terror and frustration and swing at it as hard as she can.
All right, please do.
Let's do a 15 and a 24.
15 and a 24, both hits.
Okay, awesome. Total of 16 damage across those. And then she's going to yell for Mouse to get up here and bite it. So I guess we're going up here.
Okay, that was 16 points of damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that hit collides deep, reverberating through its frame. That is one hell of a hit. Its bones are going to crack and shatter under the weight of your bludgeoning attack.
And Mouse actually has to roll a force-empowered rend.
Ooh.
Mouse critted
Damn straight he did.
for 27.
Oh, Mouse!
Why is Mouse like this?
Mouse.
Okay, my damage was mid, so 11 damage. I rolled a total of a 7 on 2d8 plus the 4.
11
so,
damage.
okay.
Perfect. That is going to be quite a lot of damage as Mouse bites and chomps down on this thing's kneecap, shattering it, as well as part of the femur.
Erect possible dream relative.
As you look at this, you are going to see that the skeleton is all but picked completely clean, but there is a single medallion dangling from its throat. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no. Well, I rolled okay. I've got a 16.
It is a family member, although you wouldn't be able to tell which one. It does have a tarnished symbol of the House of Zenos. Your extended family,
for a moment.
perhaps, but it's hard to say. And as
Unlettered in. Oh.
And as you say that, you'll start to hear the sound of bones migrating their way up the hallway as some more distant relatives begin arriving from the south. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Panic. That's about it.
All right, Deianera.
Okay. So, Deianera is going to, as a bonus action, she's going to let out her Amazonian battle cry and, basically go into the somewhat controlled rage of the ranger. And then I'm going to take 2 shots at this Minotaur right in front. Magical piercing, which probably... We fought undead before, right?
Yes, I'm sure.
Would it be do I know if my arrows did not do anything on that?
Honestly, it depends on the undead. But
Okay.
Your arrows have always done pretty good before.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take 2 shots at this creature. Both of them are gonna be sharpshooter plus 5, or minus 5 plus 10. I don't want to be plus 5 minus 10. That'd be bad. That'd be a not good deal.
I'll allow it.
No. So yeah, 2 shots at this Minotaur right behind. Pew pew.
Oh, Christina's in the chat
why am
dropping
I-
Hurt the Moors.
That's nice. Why am I doing? It's not advantage because they're not. They're technically they're classified undead. They're not aberrations or beasts.
These are undead. Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what are my dice? Okay. So, does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Okay. And then the 8 will not hit as well, because I rolled a 6 and a 4.
You know, strangely, it doesn't hit.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That is awesome for my turn there. Good job. This is what
Sorry.
usually happens with Deianera.
You got you got greedy.
Yeah. Well, no. This is her. This is my hubris. This is what I do
It's your
every time.
hubris.
It's my hubris. Because yeah, guided strike. I have to not know if it hits before I can apply that, so I can't. Yeah.
Good to know.
Cool. All right. That is Deianera's turn.
All right, sounds good. I'm very sorry to hear that, but beneath you is Mystredo. Mystredo, you see Deianera go into her rage, fire off a pair of arrows that are going to sail right next to the Minotaur's horns. They almost took out both of its eye sockets, and it's your turn.
Okay, how about where did it go? I was just looking right at it. I think I will cast Ice Knife, and
Okay.
that is a sphere. It's a 5-foot sphere. So
So just so you know, Ice Knife
yeah.
will damage your
Oh.
friends.
is everybody too close?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I'm.
Ice Knife's great, but I say
yeah,
do it anyway.
no. I don't want to. I just tried to give Gwylan some hit points back, so let's not do. So maybe let's not do that. All these things are good for when the target is like on its own and not with people around them, because like I've got flaming sphere and ice climb and all these things that like cast
Ice Climb,
spheres
like
or
the old
cubes.
NES game. Nice.
No. Like the ice knife I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's try hold person. I'm gonna try casting hold person.
It is not a person.
Not a person? Oh.
No, it's a creature. It's a monster.
Okay. Okay. Hang on, I might have something. Oh, what else have I got up here? Entangle. How about entangle?
Entangle's a little better. All right. What's the save for Entangle? Probably a dex
Okay,
save.
let's do that. Oh, it's a strength save.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I know, but I mean, we'll try and just
All right.
like
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting
Mhm.
in a point. So
Yep.
where are you aiming this? Because
like
theoretically,
right under his feet.
so what's the square you want to affect? It's 20 feet. So you could aim this down the hall,
Yep.
so it would affect other people too if you moved up.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So let's put it about. Where is it? Let's see if I can. Yeah. Maybe putting it like around here.
Right.
Where can I use? Like, I'm trying to use. Where's the markery thingy? Yeah. I was thinking a little bit lower, but yeah. No, that sounds good.
So that it has to
Okay,
kind
the
of.
marker thingy.
So it's 20 feet. So that would be like. All right. So.
Yep.
An outcrop.
Yeah. Yeah, that encompasses where I was looking for. Yeah.
Okay, so moving up to be able to see that area. Perfect. Then that is going to be, so for this guy, that's going to be a 16, which I think beats your save for him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. If it can stop
restrained.
others, before they get there.
Yeah, that will slow other things. So that'll last a minute. It's a concentration save,
Yeah.
or concentration to hold on to that. Do you have any bonus actions, or you're pretty good, probably? Unless you have a healing word, you can do that. Or actually, no, you can't do healing word. What am I thinking?
Let's see, there.
You got to do it.
I can. It is a bonus action. But I don't know if I can do it while I'm.
two-leveled spells.
Yeah, and I can't. I don't think it would work because I'm already concentrating on something. So.
Well, it's the leveled spells you got to worry about.
True.
right.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's. Well, they're the same level. But no, I think that's going to be.
All right, that's going to be
gonna be
you
good.
then.
Yeah.
All right,
that's gonna be me.
so this skeleton is going to loom forward and is going to take another swipe at Tyria.
Uh-oh, my me.
You're you. You know what? That's only a 14. The axe is going to slam again into the space next to your head, but you're going to be able to duck back. And to the south, you are going to hear clang, clang, clang as another one of these skeletons takes its step forward. That one's going to succeed its strength save and is going to move all the way up to the top of the hallway, but does not have the reach to hit you, unfortunately. All right, Forn, you're up.
Oh, goody. Let's see. So 5 times 15. I'll move 30 feet. I'm gonna move. in front of the. I'm going to move next to Mouse.
Okay.
I'm going to punch the one right in front of Tyria with fire.
Do it. I dare you.
I'm not raging anymore, so that's 25 to hit.
25 to hit will absolutely hit.
That's 5 fire damage. And let's see, what is the range on this? I can reach the other ones from here, can I? No, it's 30. I can clip just both of these, and I'm going to shoot lightning out of my breath in a line that clip both of these right here.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, that was 5 to the first one, and it is a dex save, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yep, no.
Yep,
No,
dex save for both of them.
That's 2 big fails. These guys are not particularly dexterous.
Okay, how many martial dice? Well, 2 martial dice.
Okay.
That's only 4 lightning damage. Wasn't my best roll.
All right, how much
And I'm
damage?
going to spend 1 keep. Just 4. I roll 2 twos.
All right, the smell of ozone rips through the tomb and smashes into both of them, electrocuting their old bones.
And I'm going to use a
to?
key point and disengage and back up.
That's probably a good idea.
Like, move behind Tyria.
All right. Mystredo, what's your spell save? DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much. Okay, you
Sounds
are
bad.
going to hear the sound of grasping vines and a very frustrated Minotaur skeleton as the third one is actually going to be grabbed by it as he steps in. Or they, I don't know.
Hooray!
All right. Gwylan, you are up. What do you do?
Okay. I have a couple things I'm trying to do here. The first one is I'm going to move up northward a little bit to get better line of sight on what's happening in the corridor. Now I believe if I move 10 feet north, I can see... I think I can see both of them. I know I can see the one in the
You
one
absolutely
right
can
at the
see.
doorway.
You can absolutely see both of the ones at the north of the hallway. Yes.
And in terms of how beat up they look from what my allies have been doing.
I would say that they look... the first one looks about half destroyed. The other one looks slightly electrocuted.
I do, but what I'm gonna do is use a sorcery point to use distant spell for shocking grasp. Because that extends a touch attack to 30 feet. And I checked, it doesn't specify it has to be a weapon attack. It says it when you use an attack. So a spell attack. Basically, I'm turning shocking grasp into a ranged
Yeah,
touch
any
attack,
any spell that has an attack roll, yeah. Do it.
Mhm.
That's unexpected. That sounds great. Give it to me.
So,
I remember looking that up for Cicera, I think. It's
just-
it's wild.
You caught me off
It's a
guard
fun
with that.
time.
I was like, oh.
there's a reason I took
Okay.
distant spell, and part of it had to do with close range spells and using them at range. So yeah, since that is, yeah, I have distant and extended, and I'm using distant feature right now. So since I am a level That's a 2d8 and a 2d6, but I need to hit first. I do not have
Mm-hmm.
advantage. I don't think.
You do not have advantage.
So I think what I need to do then is I need to do my bonus action, which I'm going to do that first.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing first. So I need that contested yeah, I need their
Contested
wisdom
insight?
insight.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's gonna
wisdom
be
insight.
like a 4 from me, dog.
Okay. And are you kidding me? I'm using my inspiration to not make that not roll a 1.
Probably a good idea.
If that is okay.
Oh,
Or are
actually, you
saying we
can't.
use
That's our
inspiration to
one
re-roll?
rule. You
That's
can't.
right.
You can't reroll ones.
Cannot. Okay, so that is a 1. So are we saying treating it as a full fail, even though I would be above that?
Well, I mean, a 1's a 1. What
With
what
the
what
bonus,
is this?
one's a
Your
1.
insight?
This
To
is
gain
my deception.
You know what? It's just gonna fail. Like, you can't get a read off of these skeletons. They're just
Yeah.
undead monstrosities.
Yeah, I am not sufficiently deceptive. That is truly disappointing. Okay, well, I still have my attack, which is what we're gonna do. And I'm not gonna use that dice because it just betrayed me like a stupid punk it is. How dare you? I even switched dice because the other
What
ones
a
were
punk.
rolling me 3s and 1s. Okay, that is slightly better. In this case, that is a ranged spell. So what's my spell modifier? Is that? That's a 19.
19 is gonna hit.
Okay. Why did I just have my dice out for the damage? What did I do with them?
I don't know.
Uh,
What did you do?
I don't know, but in 2d8. Shoot. Shoot. And sneak attacking. Bonus to that. Okay, so that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it isn't. Is the advantage attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal? Is it wearing armor made of metal?
You know what? Let me double check. I don't think it's wearing any armor. I believe it's just just natural armor.
Okay, that's cool then. Can't. So it cannot take reactions until it's the start of its next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking 3, 4, 5 plus 6 is 11 damage.
All right.
I assume it's all lightning.
It is all lightning. A spectral hand of lightning reaches out and shocks it, which is going to stun it from doing any type of reaction. Good move.
Okay, and I believe that is all I can do for this round. I'm not moving anywhere else.
All right. And actually, let's pause for 1 sec. Because I'm looking at our private chat. Robin, you do bring up a good point. So we do not do skill check fails, and this was a skill check to do that. So you actually, Amy, re-roll that extra d20 because that would have been a pass then. So Robin,
Okay,
Robin,
so I can
Robin
use
is
the
calling
inspiration
me on my own rulings in our private
That
chat.
is-
She's right. So you would have had advantage. So roll me another attack to see if it's a crit.
I honestly can't remember if we auto fail on ones for
We don't.
checks. I know we do for combat.
We do for
Yeah.
combat, but not. Yeah,
Not
I was
for
pretty
skills,
sure I
but-
did. That's why I was like, I was checking in
It's-
private.
it saves and it's
Yeah, if it was
combat,
a
so.
yeah, if it had been a skill save, but in this case it's a contested check, right?
Yep,
That is
so-
good
So do we
point.
all have advantage now?
Well, we'll find out. Yeah, I mean,
So
yes,
that
you
means
do.
that I actually
We
should
don't find
have
out.
rolled that attack with advantage.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So roll, give me.
Okay, so I was just crossing off my inspiration.
Yeah, you'll get your
Dice.
inspiration.
Okay, so that's
Why did
been
you spend the
spent.
inspiration?
So it means to reroll the 1 on because I had a 1 on the insight to the insight versus.
Okay.
So that was the bonus action part, which means that my attack should have also hit a second. Because
Yes.
it'll have advantage now.
Yes.
So I need to reroll that too. 'Cause
Yes.
It might be a crit. Probably not.
Yes.
It is not a crit. So no changes.
Still. And did you roll?
appreciate that.
You rolled your sneak attack though, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
all
included.
Okay, in that
Not
11.
critted. It
Perfect.
just
All right.
didn't end up critting at all. So
Perfect. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
you know, I said I wasn't going to move, and I lied. I'm actually going to move back down 5 feet to be out of the direct line if one of them has a line attack.
Sounds good. The one that you have used Clever as the Gods on, I've marked, so everybody has advantage against the first one in the row. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to do a double move. Just going to put me there as the fourth one of these enters, and that one is going to fail and is going to get caught up in the vines when it passes the other one.
Oh, yay. Yay.
Because that's an 11. All right, top of the initiative again, Tyria.
I need to measure something really quick.
Uh-oh. That hits all of them.
That seems like a really good idea, actually. Yeah, let's think about that one real hard.
Yes,
I think Tyria at this point is going to, like, with tears streaming down her face, say that she's really sorry and pull out for the first time a crossbow. And I'm going to cast Conjure Barrage in a 60-foot cone into all 4 of them.
Sounds good. Is that a save from me, or is that an attack roll?
That is a dex save from all 4 of them.
Oh, one of them got a 15, which turns into a 15.
Ooh, so the save is 15.
Okay, I'm going to say that that's... Oh, but, hold on. If they... let me just double check something. Entangled...
They have disadvantage on saving throws. I just checked restrained. They have just disadvantage on dexterity. Yeah.
Okay, well...
Because, boy, I have something coming for more dex saves for
Okay,
you,
that's going to be
Kelle.
4 fails. So, good job
All right,
on the
then
assist
that
there
is-
with the... Give it to me.
A grand total of 15 damage for all of them. As I picture this being like fireworks firing out of the end of this crossbow, because it's like one piece comes out and then a whole bunch of other stuff comes flying. But flavor-wise, this is definitely just a bunch of gunpowder flaring forwards out of the end of a crossbow in a clusterfuck of explosions and noise.
The first one is going to collapse to the ground, destroyed. The rest are going to take a bit less of the barrage, but are still going to be quite badly hurt by it. Parts of their bones are beginning to grind to meal. Good hit.
Bonus action time then. Which is Mouse. Get that one. And then Mouse gets to attack. Mouse has a 14. Does a 14
That's a hit.
Sweet. Oh, I don't actually have the damage for Force right in front of me. One sec. I think it's a d8 plus 4. It is a d8 plus 4. 7 damage. And then I'm also going to use an Arcane Jolt to add 2d6 to that.
Ooh.
Plus 5. Oh my gosh, it's 11 damage. So 7
So-
plus 11, 18 damage.
Oh, thank you for rounding that down to an even number. Honestly, this thing looks like, if I had to give it a hit point number, I'd say it looks like probably like a 30 out of 68, something like that.
That's a mysteriously specific average.
Oh, like a 30 out of 67, actually. Yeah, this thing definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, sounds good, sounds good.
All right. I'd say that is a high percentile of damage. Perfect. All right. All done?
I guess move action too. I may as well move up.
All right.
So-
Deianera, you're up.
All right. Deianera is going to get a arrow from her quiver and you're gonna see some of these like extra little crystal targets start circling the arrowhead, and I'm going to use my action to use my chakram technique, which I got at level 7. And
Nice.
I'm going to aim for the middle guy there. I'm going to do sharpshooter -5 plus 10. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration for the game to give myself advantage on that, because I'm assuming the advantage was
No,
only on
you're-
the one creature.
So both of the two in the center are restrained by entangle.
The vines.
Oh,
So you have advantage on 2 of them already.
it's fine. I don't need to. This is the chakram. Is if they're gonna make a deck save, if they fail, they automatically take the same damage
Okay,
as
so which
the
one?
as the one. So aim
which
for the
one
middle one. Each one in
Okay.
10. Within
it
10 feet.
bounces
So the
around
two
that
top-
much?
It bounces around to any creature within 10 feet, as many
Okay.
creatures as I want.
Well, you know what? Strangely, the one at the north is going to succeed its save.
Okay.
It got a flat 18, but both of the others are... the bottom one's going to absolutely fail with a 5.
Yeah, my spell save is only 15. All right, but so I still need to hit, but yeah, we're gonna hope. So minus
I
5
think
plus 10.
With advantage.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I had advantage on there. 17. I'm gonna throw a guided strike on there just to really hit. Yeah, to make that 27.
Okay. That's an
Which
absolute
I
hit.
assume.
Give
Okay,
me
perfect.
damage.
All right, so let me just check with the chakram if it's the fail just doesn't do it. Each creature that fails the save takes a bunch of damage as the first target. It doesn't specify what happens if they save, so I'm guessing if they don't take it.
They just don't take any
Or take
damage on the
half.
save, probably,
Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, so it's a D8. That is gonna be just a nice even 20 points of magical piercing damage to the one that failed and then the one that got hit.
Okay. 20 points of damage bounds into both of them. Is it piercing
and
damage
then-
on a chakram? It should be slashing. That's weird. I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing with.
Sorry, it's slashing. You're right. You're right.
it's a sharpened frisbee. Like it's.
Yeah, you're right.
The only thing that's immune
You're
to
right.
damage from that are dogs because they catch them.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry. Yes, it is.
Shink shink.
Yep. You're right. It goes flipping around. Phew. Cool. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to shoot the one that didn't get hit by my stuff.
Oh man, he was
With
feeling
my
really
longbow.
confident.
Yeah. I bet he was.
You're like bonehead, and he's like, "Hey, that's a hurtful name for our people."
Yeah. Minus 5 plus 10 on this as well.
All right.
Is that guy restrained? No, he's not.
No, he's
so
not.
it's just
He's
flat.
not.
Okay, so it's just flat.
He's flat.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 15 plus 4 is gonna be 19 to hit.
That's absolutely a hit. Give me damage.
Amazing. 21 points of piercing
1 point
damage.
of piercing damage.
magical. Pew!
All right, that is going to shear off one of the horns as you fire through it, embedding the arrow in the side of his skull. Good hit. Good hit. All right, end of your turn.
Yeah, I think she's good hanging out in the door. Well, actually, I think she's actually gonna move a little closer, not quite in the tangle, but she's gonna kind of try and draw some aggro
Okay,
from the other ones. Potentially.
sounds good. All right, Mystredo, you're up. What do you do?
Okay. She's still got her crossbow out. She saw that the lightning from Gwylan was a good idea, so we're gonna cast Elemental Weapon on the crossbow.
I think elemental
and-
weapon, isn't that not a concentration effect?
Hang on. Yes, it is. Darn, can't do
So
that.
you can, but it would kill the vines.
Yeah, no, we like the vines. The vines are working. So, okay, well, do you have anything else that doesn't need concentration? I mean, all this concentration.
A lot of druid
stuff.
stuff is
Druids.
concentration.
Yeah, it's all the yeah.
Same with Ranger. I can't do
Yeah.
a lot of my spells because I'm holding up Shield of Faith on Tyria. It's
Yeah.
just
well, let's see. There's always like Thunder Wave, Eldritch Blast. That might be a little.
How do you have Eldritch
No,
Blast?
Actually, that sounds good. Let's Eldritch Blast.
How do you have Eldritch Blast?
Because I am a spell sniper. I was gonna say a smell sniper,
Oh,
but
shit! Yeah, you are.
yeah.
Okay, so
Like
yeah,
the
you
spell
can
sniper.
you can cast
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, absolutely.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that.
So, with
Okay.
Eldritch Blast at your level, that means that I believe you get 2 bolts. So you can target the same person, or
yes.
individually you can aim at 2 different people.
No, I'm gonna do the 2 in the back.
All right, the 2 in the. So are you aiming for the one at the top, or are you aiming for one of the bottom ones? Because you have advantage
the 2 in
against
the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing 1 and
Go for
1.
The 2 in the bottom. Yep, 1 and 1.
Okay, 2 attacks with advantage, please.
Boop boop. Okay, and I'm gonna roll 2 dice for that because that sounds like the right way to do that. And we got a 17 on the top and an 18 on the bottom.
Those are 2 hits. Roll me a d10 for each, separately.
Yay. I love it.
And you don't add anything to Eldritch Blast, so it's just the d10.
No, it's just straight. Okay.
I mean, but if that's its choice, we respect it. But
Yeah.
it could
Yeah,
have
we
more
do.
fun.
Okay, the top one gets 7 points of damage, and the bottom one gets a 6.
Get 6. All right, 2 bolts of Eldritch energy fire out of your arm. You could use Healing Word on Gwylan, but I think that's about it.
Well, let's do that because she needs it.
Okay, what level of Healing Word are you using?
You know what? Let's go with a 3rd level.
Damn straight. All right, give me what is that? 3d4 plus your wisdom.
Yeah, 3d4. Oh, good thing I have 3 sets of dice out.
3d4.
3d4 and my wisdom. Let's see, 3, 7. Oh, I have my glasses on. 10 plus my whiz. Oh, plus 4. 14.
All right. You say the magic words, suck it up, and Gwylan heals 14 points of damage. All right. Skeleton 1 is dead, but
better
Skeleton 2 still has some movement. Skeleton 2, the one that is not restrained, is up and is going to take a whack at Mouse. Does Mouse have an AC of 12?
Actually, maybe. Let me double check. 15.
All right, the axe is going to slam into the ground next to Mouse. I'm going to spend a hurt them more to make another attack against Deianera, though, because I have reach.
Ooh.
And that's a 15. So, Deianera, that's not going to hit you.
Nope.
All right, that is Minotaur Skeleton number 2. Forn, you're up, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna take a dart and throw one at the one that just tried to hit Mouse.
Nobody hits our Mouse.
No one hits Mouse. That's not great. I'm gonna use my inspiration because that was really bad.
Do it.
Alright, that's better. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit is, in fact, a hit. Give me damage.
4.
4. All right. The dart is going to stick very awkwardly in its pelvis. And it's going to look like it's a very excited skeleton.
That's great. I'm gonna move up 10 feet.
We're mature here.
Always mature.
Super mature.
It has-
super mature.
It has a bone.
I essentially want to stick my head over our shoulder, and I want to do a cone breath against all 3 of these things. Also lightning.
Balls. Lightning. Okay. So cone breath.
Very, very frightening.
Okay, the top one gets a 19. He's really good at saves. The bottom ones get a
No.
that's a 2 and a 2. Thanks to disadvantage.
Okay, you just take half as much on a fail, so.
Oh, he does take half as much? All right, good. Good.
Oh my god. So I rolled 3, so 3 damage, lightning damage
Okay.
for the ones that failed. And
You know what?
1
I'm going to
for
spend
the
a hurt
one
them
that
more,
failed.
reroll that.
That's better. That's 8.
8. Okay, so he takes 4. Oh, he's hanging on for dear life there. All right, so
And then
8 points of
yeah,
damage
4
to
for
both
him.
of them as a cone of lightning just...
Then I'm going to back up.
Sure, that sounds pretty good. All right, skeleton number 3 is going to try to free himself. Creature can use its action to make a strength...
Correct. Yeah.
To make a strength check, okay. My spell save DC for Kelle is 16. Okay, that's going to be a 25. So the one to the south, the first one is going to reach down and start hacking its own legs free, and is going to free itself, and then is going to take a hurt them more and take a swing at Deianera. Deianera, that's it's a 15. That's not really going to work. But you know what? I'm going to spend another hurt them more because I've got 5 of them. So, and I'm going to take another swing against... Okay. 2 chops smash through the catacomb burial site, the crypt next to your head, dropping a desiccated old skeleton to the ground and destroying that entire wall as this thing begins going silently.
Listen, you don't have to be pissed and destroy the place. It's kind of rude.
All right. Gwylan, you're up.
Okay. Well, first thing I decided I was going to do is move up into the combat zone. Because this is a great idea.
Yeah,
Not
all
a
right. Take
great
the highway
idea.
to the danger zone. Good.
But, great idea. Okay. Now the question is, do I move in right into... No, I don't want to go with the entanglement. That's why I was going there. Okay, I remember my logic. My bonus action is to use one of my features for... I don't remember if it's Polearm Mastery or... It's Spear Mastery from Unearthed Arcana. To increase my reach with my spear by 5 feet for the rest of my turn.
Ooh.
So now I have reach of 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have just a normal spear.
It's not normal spear. Yeah. To give me... So that means that both of those are in my range. Okay. So that was my bonus action. Then my action is going to be to strike at the one at the north with my... I think I'm going to try Booming Blade. We're going to try it. I'm going to see.
I believe
I'm
in
going
you.
to see if this will be more successful this time. Oh wait, no, I can't because that's a 5-foot radius specifically. It doesn't apply to my reach for the spear.
Oh, does it not? Okay.
Those are 2 separate things. Because it specifies self 5. Or no, it is self.
Yeah, I'll say that it counts.
It does say one within 5
look, it's
feet of
booming
you.
blade. If you use something to increase your reach, it makes sense that it would work.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they accounted for that when they did this.
I mean, they can't account for every permutation of the rules. That's why I exist.
Yeah. Okay. So if we're cool with that, if we're cool with saying Booming Blade can apply here, then that's what I'm going to do.
We're too cool for school, really. So.
I hit target, so it's okay. I do not have advantage, but I will say that if I do hit, I can sneak attack because both of them have a ally within 5 feet of them.
100%.
Okay. Okay, that is a... I don't remember what you were saying was a hit, but I believe that ends up being a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool. which means that I can... If I'm remembering this correctly, it is spear damage plus the booming blade damage, or booming blade effect,
When they
plus my
move.
sneak attack. When they move, yeah. So it should be spear plus... Normal effects because she's... Okay, yeah, so when it moves. And when it moves, it takes 2d8. I have to remember that. Okay. Oh, shoot. There we go. So, and I said, I don't know if I said already, I was attacking the one at the north.
You're attacking the closest one to you. All right, let's do it. How much damage you doing?
They're equidistant, that's why I'm specifying.
How much
But it
damage?
ends up being, that's 15 plus 19 magical piercing.
All right, your booming blade reaches forward, and we've started using cleave rules in our games, which
Have
means
we?
that if you are
Right.
with inside of 5 feet or could attack someone else
In
with an
range.
effect, damage bleeds over.
Okay.
So this one, you plunge your spear into it, and do you mind if I take narrative for this?
Sure.
What color is your booming blade? I need to know. If you were Gambit, how would you charge this thing?
I think it's based on her art, her color tends to be like a purpley, sort of pinky purple.
Okay. So literally
I think that's what we're
Gambit.
going
So
with.
you stab in,
Yeah.
and literally this purple pink goes all over this one. It begins to tremble, and it explodes. And the cacophony of bones and the shower of magic explodes the one to the south as well. As it takes its last hit point of
Oh.
damage and rolls 18 hit points of damage over to the one to the south.
Huh. Okay. That's a lot of fun. I still have movement. How much movement do I still have?
I don't know.
'Cause I have 30 feet of movement normally. I was like,
Probably
here's
have
5,
15
10,
left?
15, 20. Hold on. It's here. 10, 15. I don't know if I have enough movement to get close enough to the... Do you think I can make it... I guess it'd be difficult terrain. Can I move like 10 feet into the vines?
You can move into the vines, absolutely. Make me a strength save.
Okay. This is probably not going to go well for me. I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, hold on. That's an 18.
You're fine.
Okay. Which means I still have the 10
The vines
foot
are going
reach
up around
until
your
the
ankles.
end
You're
of
like,
the turn.
stop it. Stop
Yeah.
it.
And I still have 10-foot reach until the end of my turn.
Yep.
And I can action surge.
Oh,
with
shit,
that
you
second
can.
level of fighter. So I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to spear this guy too. At least I'm going to try
Alright.
to.
Spear me. You have
I
advantage
do
on
not
this.
have my sneak attack on this one. Oh, I have advantage?
Yes, you don't have sneak
It's
attack
entangled.
because...
So I do have sneak attack if I have advantage.
Did you use sneak attack? Oh, you didn't use it on the booming blade, right?
Oh, did I?
So you can only
I
use
thought
it
you
once per round.
did.
I did. It's once per round, so I cannot do it
Yeah.
again.
So you
Okay.
can't until
This
you
is
have a
normal
reaction.
Yes, that is a good point. Thank you. I will spend my determination though,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that's plus 4 plus.
Stab me.
My brain is not mathing well today, so please forgive me as I pull out a calculator for very, very, very basic addition. 20 to hit.
All right, dirty 20 hit will absolutely hit. Give me your damage.
And that has 13 magical piercing.
Oh man, I love 13 magical piercing. It's my
Oh,
favorite.
I didn't roll with advantage. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Okay. Can I withdraw spending my determination? I do not need it if I spend it. Use my remember to roll with advantage.
Yeah, I haven't even clicked it off yet.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, because the second one I rolled was a 19, and
Yeah.
it was the talk about sneak attack that made me think like, no, I don't do that. So I was like, no, I still had to roll with 2 dice. God damn. Okay, but that's still 13 magical piercing.
Perfect. 13
that
magical
is
piercing is going to be
My
almost
filter.
enough to take this thing out. All right, stab into it, pinning it back and blasting at it with your spear. Beautiful hit indeed. It is restrained. It is going to attempt to free itself, and is going to be able to. It rips through the vines finally, after having just the worst time. I'm gonna spend a hurt them more, and it is going to attempt to give you a good whacking.
Now it has reach, right?
It do have some reach. It has a long weapon.
Okay.
It is going to have an 18 to hit you. You said
Sorry, what's hit
giggity?
me?
An 18.
18. An 18 will hit.
An 18 will hit.
Unless I use my reaction to cast shield,
You could do that. Are
which
you
I'm
going
gonna
to?
do.
Okay.
Yes.
Your shield is going to buffet that weapon away, and I'm not going to waste any more hurt the mores. I got other stuff to do. Tyria, top of the initiative again.
I think Tyria's still streaming down her face. She's just gonna run straight at the other one and try to hit it with a hammer. And
All right,
probably
sounds
get
good.
entangled by vines.
Make me a strength save as you rush in.
15?
15. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, reading the spell like a smart person, a creature in the area when you cast the spell gets restrained. If you run through, it's just difficult terrain.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So you can
Then,
just rush in.
I can still reach.
It affected the skeletons because I had something good happens to spend. That made
Fair
me
enough.
make the
Fair
roll.
enough.
I was like, that's a really powerful spell.
First
That makes-
swing is a 26.
That is a hit. Roll me damage.
Second swing is a 12.
That's also a hit.
Wait, really?
Their AC's been 12 this entire time. Mwahahaha.
9, 7,
Except for all the times
16
it
damage.
wasn't. 16 damage. How do you do it?
I think sort of very unceremoniously blast its head off with a giant bedpost hammer, like a reasonable person. She's not exactly thinking gracefully here. She's just smashing the scary undead family members.
That's fair. There is a explosion of bone, and as you hit it, you cry out so hard that I'm gonna spend a drama bomb, and a reverberation echoes through the tomb, and ahead of you, you hear as the corridor to the south collapses, leaving only a single way of egress to the west. What do you do?
Can I
Breathe heavily for a
concentrate and
bit.
drop the vines?
Yes, you may drop your blinds or drop your vines.
Whew. Yeah.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
I'm
went
tired.
a little better than the first encounter fight person. But
Yeah.
Gwylan's looking
Sound.
awkwardly at Tyria.
So is Forn.
Everybody is, because those were minotaurs.
Just gonna put one hoof in front of the other, and then she's
Yep.
gonna start walking in the one direction that we can go.
Rounding the corner, you hear the sound of crying. And as you do, you hear voices echo. So, when are you giving us a grandbaby? Tyria. Yeah, you must be careful, your father says. Your mother says.
You must be very careful. Spending too much time around your arcane contraptions and too much time in the tombs is bad for the mother's health. Who knows what may happen?
And as you round the corner, you see a monstrosity lying in wait. It is huge. Absolutely tremendous. It still has its umbilical cord attached to it. A gray-fleshed baby with glowing eyes and a pair of natal minotaur horns growing out of the side of its skull, lying on top of a table. It reaches toward you. What do you do?
Well, that's horrible.
And it looks like we have to go past it.
Oh god. Can we? Oh, let's just sneak past, quiet, stealthy like. Just.
Pretty sure it knows we're here.
Doesn't give us much space to sneak either.
Maybe we could just be really quiet.
Really nice.
I think we should be ready for a fight.
Can we see much into that room? Like, are we able to see that there are
You are.
a couple of other routes?
There are two more exits that lead out of the room. One that looks like it leads to a sitting area, and one that leads down to the south.
Well, what's the worst that could happen compared to everything else that's already happened?
Certainly a lot,
Yeah.
but I like the spirit.
Holding her hammer close, start slowly creeping forward along that northern wall, and we'll say, we don't mean you any harm, we're just going past.
Can you make me a persuasion roll with disadvantage, please?
Sure.
Oh no.
Oh, that disadvantage ruined me. 5?
Oh dear.
You step forward and say that, and it's going to look at you and say one word. Mama. And then let out
I knew that was going to be
a
that word.
horrible wail. I need everybody inside of earshot to do me a favor and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, the one I'm good at.
Ah.
I have a +8 on a Constitution saving throw. I rolled a total of 10.
I got a nat
Alright.
20.
All right, you are immune to this, and will be immune to the wail for the remainder of the encounter.
La 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 la.
All right, everybody else. So I've got, what did you get? Deianera.
16.
Okay, final answer.
I'll spend determination to make that a 20.
19. All right. Gwylan.
That would be a 4.
Okay.
I
that's
can't
gonna be-
fix that.
Mystredo, you got a nat 20. Tyria.
Total of 10.
Forn.
That'd be a big old 7.
All of you, except for Deianera, gain a level of exhaustion as you hear the sound of this wail. And I need an initiative roll, please. Okay, I assume the baby would roll pretty bad.
If I'm immune to it, do I get exhausted too?
You do not. No, that would be
Okay.
being immune to it.
Okay, thank you. And then it should have. I don't
All
wanna
right.
Fight a baby. It's
I mean,
just something
technically-
wrong about that.
if I mean, it's a nightmare right now, but I mean, if you need to feel better about yourself, technically it's a
It's a
titan.
nightmare baby. Oh, it's a baby titan.
It's a baby titan. Okay. Looking at the initiative. Okay, and I just need Tyria's.
Oh, you know what? I totally didn't roll. I have a 17.
All right. So, looking at the initiative, I have, wow, Forn's at the top, followed by Tyria and Deianera, acting simultaneously, followed by Mystredo, followed by Baby, followed by Gwylan. All right, Forn, you're at the top of the initiative. As you hear this and feel the exhaustion course through your veins, what do you do?
Probably something stupid. I'm gonna go up and punch it because it's trying. It sounds like it's trying like. Oh,
Don't punch
everything's
the.
undead in
Don't
here.
shake the baby.
Don't kick the
Want me to
baby.
kick it instead?
Yes.
Don't kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
That's a reference that Gen Zers aren't going to get, but
Don't care.
Oh, come back, please. I'm gonna attack 3 times, and the highest one is going to be or lowest one is going to be a 12, then a 14, then a dirty 20.
those are. What's your lowest one total?
12.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's a giant baby. It doesn't have AC. Go for it.
Cool, and I'm gonna use ice. See what happens.
You're gonna. Okay, I've changed your. I had your joke credit for the beginning of next game, and
Yeah,
it
but
is
now
just-
it's Ice Baby.
It's now it's Ice Baby.
Yeah. Fair.
That's 10, 11 plus. So that's 20 points of ice damage total.
God damn it.
Now,
Get out of my head, Robin. Am I? I mean, it would be, except as you freeze it, it appears to be. It doesn't appear that it does any damage. As the ice begins to crystallize around it, it wails in pain. But doesn't use its wail because that costs way too many of its legendaries. I'm sorry, Forn.
That's all I can do. I tried.
Okay. You tried. All right, Tyria or Deianera?
I think Deianera's got Tyria beats.
Deianera is going to run into the room, go, the fuck is this? And I'm gonna use.
We gotta watch ourselves for the jokes that are coming up in our heads right now.
Yeah. No.
Hey, Traz.
Tyria.
Hey, Traz.
Yes?
That cold didn't work. You're gonna need a second plan.
Bill.
Plan A didn't work.
God damn it.
Listen. We got Plan D for Plan Deianera.
Plan Deianera?
Yeah. So
Use your
I'm
IUD.
IUD. I'm
Your
gonna use my war priest for my bonus action, and I'm gonna take 3 shots at this fucking thing.
Wait. Oh God, I don't want to make these jokes.
Yes, you do.
So
-5 plus 10 to all of them. Because my hubris is she be strong. I'm so terrified.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
What do you do with a giant baby?
I'm pretending it's a Teletubby.
it's a Teletubby.
So we shoot Tubby Toast at it?
Yeah, basically.
No, so we are given full license to smite the crap
This
out
is
of
an
it.
actual monster in Tomb of Annihilation, by the way. Like,
Ugh.
Okay,
I'll share
Disturbing.
its stat with you later.
I spent my inspiration to reroll a 5 that I got on the dice, so I used my game inspiration for that. So my lowest attack is gonna be 14.
A 14? Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, so all 3 hit.
Yup.
Let me roll all my d8s here.
And what type of damage is this? Just magical piercing?
Magical piercing.
Everyone loves magical piercing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so 13 plus 12. 13 plus 12 is 25? Yes. 25 plus 30 from the -5 plus 10. So 55 points of magical piercing to this thing.
Damn, son. I would say that this thing is, it's not bloodied, but it's
Pew.
hurt.
Pew. Pew.
Holy
From,
crap. So 55?
Deianera. Yeah, 55.
Okay.
Magical piercing.
That definitely hurt it as 3 arrows puncture into this immense creature in front of you.
All right. Gross.
At some points, that's all you can say. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That was my move, my bonus action to do that.
Extra
Nope,
hitty.
we're good.
All right, sounds good. Tyria.
Just gonna let it a little squeak and try to hit it with the hitty stick.
All right, moving up
We'll
to
get
hit it with
Mouse
the
up
hitty
there
stick.
too. Mouse has no morals, at least. 21 for the first attack.
That's a hit. You'll hear Mouse say conflicted.
14 for the second.
Those are 2 hits.
Sweet. Let's see Mouse too. Oh, Mouse has an 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Let's go, Mouse. It's 11
Movement speed.
plus. It's 19 damage from Tyria. And
Okay,
I gotta
19
double check
damage.
Mouse's thing. I think it's also a D8, but I never remember for sure. Everything's a D8. And then 7 from Mouse. And you know
7
what?
from
Let's do an
Mouse.
Arcane Jolt again to add 2d6 to this.
Of what?
Because
Just
I hate this thing.
force? Or electricity? What's Arcane Jolt do?
It's force damage. Yeah.
Okay. Strangely,
So that's
it's not
another 10 force damage.
All right. You are going to shock into it with that. Well, you're going to bash into it with that force damage, and it is going to reel back from your onslaught. And you know what? I'm going to spend a hurt them more to use a legendary.
Oh no.
It is going to reach out and attempt to touch you, Tyria.
I don't love that.
That's going to be. That's an 18.
That's my armor class.
I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay,
I'm
you're
going
going
to skip the metallic dragon and
Okay.
shoot wings in front of Tyria.
It
So
reaches
that's
out with a wrinkled,
22 AC now.
trembling hand, and is going to be buffeted by your wings. However, as it touches your wings, Forn, you are going to see the golden spectral wings turn and begin to tarnish as they evaporate back to where they came from. That
Oh,
touch would have
that's
done
bad.
something very bad to you.
Oh,
All right. Tyria, anything else on your turn?
no, that's it.
Okay, Mystredo, you're up.
That's gonna be hit it with Eldritch Blast again because why not? Everybody's hitting the baby.
Everybody's hitting the baby with Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay, so let's see. 19?
19's a hit. Roll me damage.
Yay!
You roll for each blast though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, for each.
Yes.
So you get
right,
you get
I'm
2
doing
attacks.
2. Right. So I have
So
to
the
roll
first
for
one's a hit. The second one.
Sorry. Yeah, first one's a hit. Second one is a miss, but that's okay. I got
is
a
it?
hit.
What'd you roll?
4.
Is that is that on the dice?
Yeah.
Did you add your spell attack bonus?
Oh, I thought that was after the.
No, you don't add that to
I thought
damage. You add
was
that
for the damage.
No, you add that to attack.
Oh, added to the attack. Oh, okay. So then that would be bleh. My spell attack. Sorry, 8.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay, great.
So
Then
that's
let's-
2d10, just the d10s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoops. I'm throwing them across my laptop. Let's not do that. Blast number 1 is an 8. Blast number 2 is a 5.
All right, 13 points of damage. Slam into this. Take that, baby.
Oh yeah, because it's one at one target.
13 points of damage. Smash
13
into the
points
baby. Do you have
of-
anything else that you'd like to do?
You know what? I just remembered that I have absorb elements, so I would like to, and that's reflexive, so I would like to do that as well and save up some of that eldritch energy just in case.
So absorb elements is when you get hit.
Oh, that'd be element. So yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was when I. Oh, okay. I thought it was when I cast it. But anyways.
Well, it's when you but it's you use it as a reaction to being hit.
Oh no, yeah. No, yeah. Gotcha.
It turns you into bishop, basically.
Less right. Sorry, read it wrong. Okay.
All right, and it's the baby's turn. Yay! We love it when the baby has a turn. I
was
think.
like, baby.
No, put this baby in
No.
a corner. You can put this one in a corner.
Okay.
Put it out with the bathwater, really.
Really?
Okay. So
We
everyone
lift it?
within
It's a big
30
baby.
feet of this creature, please do me a favor, and you are going to take 12 points of necrotic damage if you're within 30 feet of it.
Ow.
No
Depending on where we're-
save.
I think I'm safe from that then.
I think only Gwylan is.
Okay.
As it's
There's no
aura-
save. It's just
just auto.
taking it.
It's just auto.
Wow.
Yep.
Gross.
It's
That's awesome.
gross. And then
Sorry, how
What
much
we said?
finished product?
that is going to be 12 points of necrotic.
12.
Cool.
Thank you.
And you know what? I'm very hurt, so I'm going to target a person I can see. I'm going to target Forn. Forn, please do me a favor and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Don't like that.
Use the leg. Use the leg.
Dice be nice.
Dice be nice.
That's a 7. That's a 2.
2. It looks at you and wails and absorbs 40 of your hit points into itself.
Yeah, so Forn's down. Because
Oh.
Oh shit.
What
it begins
the
to
fuck?
31
heal.
left.
Tumorously, bits of its body begin bubbling back over and healing its wounds as Forn goes ass over tea kettle onto the ground as it siphons
it-
his life.
Does it get its full 40 if Forn didn't have a full 40?
I didn't have 40, so
Oh, that's
how
good.
does that work?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Let me just double check. The creature regains enough hit points equaled. Okay, so it's equal to half the damage dealt.
I had 31 health before.
So fair. So that means that I get 15 back.
15, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still better than I was. a minute
Benefits
ago.
to having low AC for some reason.
So then I'm going
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
spend a hurt the more to do a touch attack against Tyria again. I'm going to try anyway. Ooh, that's going to be a 19. That's going to be a hit.
That's a hit.
Good baby.
Oh, actually, hang on. Reaction. Disadvantage from mouse.
Okay. Let's roll again. Oh, that's even higher.
God damn it.
Did you
Mouse
cast?
tried so
You didn't
hard.
cast shield, did you?
No.
Okay. Somebody cast
Oh, wait.
shield.
Traz might have.
No, that was
it was only for the
reaction.
one attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is going to be, that's still going to be a 19. You're going to take an additional... I'm going to roll real dice for this. Hey, I rolled less. What? Okay. You're going to take 7 points of necrotic damage as it touches you with
That's
a
so
shaking
spooky.
hand. And that is... I believe that is Baby's turn. Let me just double check. Any bonus actions? No. All right. It is Gwylan's turn finally.
Yeah, it is, and this is awful. I hate
baby.
this. I really hate this. Okay.
I hate it too.
Okay. You can cast once to double the range of a spell. You cast spells range
Yeah,
of
stay
5
as
feet
far
or
away
greater.
from this thing
Yeah.
as possible.
Problem is, I don't have a lot of good stuff to use here. So to make the range of 30 feet. It's touch attack. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something I did before, which is the
Okay.
second choice. This is not the one I had originally planned to do, but I need to actually get into the room, or more in line of close to this thing. Ugh, gross. Actually, no, I don't have to go full the way in. I can just go into the doorway here. I should be able to just
You
find
should.
Mystredo. I should
What
be
are you
able to
gonna
see. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, I spent one of those. Let's do that. I think. No, I've only spent the one sorcery point so far. Did I? No.
You only spent one so far. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Step 2, or step 1 then in this case, is spend a sorcery point and cast... We're gonna Shocking Grasp it again
Okay.
at range of 30
All right,
feet.
make me your attack roll.
Which I should be able to do from here, I think.
You are.
Okay.
And you're within
Um,
30 feet of it, so I'll remember at the beginning of its turn.
Well, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stay there.
Fine.
Seems like a bad place to be.
Fine.
So. Okay. I do not have advantage on any of the attack. It is just a attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's this thing say? See?
I don't know. What'd you get?
13.
That's a hit.
Okay, good. Okay. Good.
Someone hit with an 8 earlier, Amy.
Oh, okay. Noted. So it is a baby. I don't know. I sort of expect, because babies can be flaily and wiggly and shockingly
Yeah, but
good at evading.
it's real big.
Do you see how
It's real
big
big.
this thing is? It is
Listen,
not
It is
wiggly.
huge. It is huge.
I would
It is-
believe anything at this point. Okay. So that means I can... So my Shocking Grasp at this point is 2d8. And that means I can sneak attack because I have allies right next to it. One of whom is still up, at least. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That is some... Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Fucking hell. Okay. Nope, no matter how I count that, that is still only 9 damage.
Okay, and that's with sneak attack.
That is with sneak attack. I rolled 2 1s, a 5, and a 2.
Okay, you are going to shock it, and it's going to let out a wail. In fact, it's been my turn. So I'm going to use a legendary to let out a wail.
Which
I
is-
need everyone in the room to make me a con save.
And that doesn't count as a reaction, right?
Legendary actions do
legendary?
not count as reactions.
Didn't. Okay, good to confirm. But thank you. Because it cannot take a
Oh,
reaction
pardon me.
till it starts
So
its next
it
turn.
is at the end of your turn. So what else do you have to do?
The end of my turn is
Yeah.
this thing is dangerous and has a nasty cry. So I'm going to move back again another, let's see. I think I moved back and up a corner. I can still see it
Mm-hmm.
without being in whatever range it was that seemed to mess with Mystredo.
Okay. So that's your bonus action?
No, that's just my movement
Okay.
and my
you have a-
action.
all right, do you have a bonus
For
action?
my bonus action, I am going to attempt to... I have disadvantage on this because we have exhaustion.
Mhm. You should
and
only have
ability
one level,
checks.
so that shouldn't do... Oh, you're
It's
doing
just
a...
ability checks. That's
All
my,
right.
my clever as the gods, because I would love to give everybody advantage against this thing. So I need that contested check. I need
Oh,
your
are you
wisdom
fucking kidding me?
insight against my deception.
Okay, tell me what you get.
Oh, gross. The disadvantage killed a nat 20, which is the first one I've had this game. With all of the ones I've rolled.
Mm-hmm.
But my deception is 18 anyway, because I have a plus 12 to deception.
Nat 1.
Okay. We all have advantage against it now. Really should have done that first, but oh well. I did it after.
All right. So how do you do this? Just say, it's a baby. Hit it. Like...
I mean, it's being deceptive, like trying to out-logic it. It's saying like, okay, I'm gonna charge it or something. Yeah, it's like, I'm not here.
And it's going to look at, it's going to look at you going,
yeah. It doesn't have permanent, it doesn't have object permanence. Come on.
all right. It's confused by you somehow. Perfect. Top of the initiative. I'm going to use my Ray of Cold on you. Actually, you know what? So I can still use my whale. I'm just gonna use my whale. So let's go ahead and have everybody inside of the room make me a con save. Forn, you are immune to this.
Is this so? Was this the con save you asked earlier with Amy?
This is that one, yes.
Okay, so we put our.
Oh, did you put it in the chat?
Like
Okay.
Millie and I did at least, and
Okay, I'm trying to clarify. Do I have immunity from that from my
Yes,
previous?
you do. You have immunity from the whale. All right. So Tyria, you are going to be fine. Robin, is that your final answer?
I have no determination bot, so yes.
Okay, you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Cool.
Mouse is not exhausted, and Gwylan, I need that roll
Which roll?
for the
I'm not in
whale.
the corridor. I thought
It's
I'm like-
120
I'm 40
feet if you can hear it.
Oh! Okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about a different one that was...
No. This is not the aura. This is the. I mean, I can turn it up if you want. Here.
No, please do not do that. I beg you, do not.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's bad
I'm
enough
good.
as it is. I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
hate
no
it.
thanks, no thanks.
All right, I'll turn it
Actively.
down a little. I'm just amazed. Thank you. By the way, thank you, Monument Studios, for providing me with the sound effect.
Monument Studios had gross baby whale.
Crying baby reverb. Yep.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
awful. Okay, so that's my con
amazing.
save. This time, I keep saying it, and it's also always being a false alarm with my determination. I'm using it this time for real. This time, actually.
Okay.
To give me a total of 4, 5, 16.
Total of 16. You say we're using your determination, you said?
Yes.
Okay, not your inspiration. You've already used that.
I've already used that.
Okay.
I've already used that.
You have failed.
Okay. I tried.
Although the Tyria could give someone a flash of genius.
You know what?
So you
Wait,
could give
actually, how far away are you?
you could give it to Deianera or to Gwylan.
I could probably reach.
I'm 35
I can't
feet
reach
from
Gwylan,
you.
but I can reach Deianera. So let's do that one. Get a +3.
Okay, Deianera, you will pass.
Perfect. That's an 18. This is I was writing plus level of exhaustion. Well, we'll keep that there just in case I.
Sounds good,
Still go
Deianera.
on.
You won't have it. Gwylan will. Top of the initiative, Forn. I need to know, what are you thinking about as you're lying beneath this thing? You can still kind of like half-consciously register things around you, but inside of your mind, what are you thinking? What's holding you to this plane of existence?
That door of Forn, so he can figure out his truth. Find his life.
Okay. And... Okay. You're not bleeding onto the floor, at least. That's a nice change. As you lie in state, there feeling your life force ebb out, you hear a voice over your shoulder. It's light, feminine, and with a hint of sarcasm. Are you just gonna lay there? Forn. What a dumb name. Did you let him call you that, or is that just how you feel? Get up. and out of the corner of your eye, you will see the shape of that elven woman from your brief glimpses of memory. It's not enough to get you up on your feet, though. Tyria or Deianera, what do you do?
Go for it.
All right. Well, with the we're debating silence and or doing damage, but because I have that advantage from Gwylan, I'm gonna take 3 attacks, do my War Priest again, and go take another 3 shots at this monster. -5 plus 10.
It's a beautiful
Let's
baby.
go. It's a monster. There's an at 20.
Oh, bow, bow, bow. Who gets the advantage?
Beautiful. Let's give it to Tyria because this
Okay.
is a nightmare enough. Okay, so then it was a.
Okay, give it to me. So you just need
I took the one more to roll, and then a 16. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I rolled a 15 on the dice, a 16 on the dice, and then a nat 20 on the dice. I'm assuming all 3 hit.
Yeah, those are all hits. Give me damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that's -5 plus 10 on all of them.
Yeah, it was. I said.
Okay, so that's 30 to start. Let's keep going.
And then another. Now I need another D8. Another D8. Let's all roll all the D8s. Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
16 plus 16 plus 12. 16 plus 12.
I'm just gonna hang out while you do like college level math there.
Yeah, here we go. Calculator's always faster.
Until it's not.
Cool. Bean Edge, that's gonna be 58 points of damage.
All right, 58 points of damage. Man, it doesn't look very nice right now. Actually, looks pretty nice. You are going to drop it bloodied as you. It is now definitely blinking red and black. I forget. It's definitely blinking red at the very least, like a good boss should. As you fire 3 arrows into its frame.
And then she's gonna run kind of around it, not kind of trying to distract this thing from her friends and also not group up in case it, does anything weird. And yeah, that's gonna be Deianera's turn.
All right, bucking the trend. Let's go down to Tyria.
I think first of all, let's do a little cure wounds boop on our poor Forn-saken friend down there. Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Spellcasting and melee?
Nope. You're thinking Pathfinder. That's addition fatigue.
I'm always thinking Pathfinder for some cool, mysterious reason. Please heal 15 hit points.
15. Oh, thank you.
Forn's back on his feet.
Boom. And so that is an action. So then I guess bonus action, mouse bite it.
Mouse bite. Mouse has advantage. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 minute. Deianera, did you take advantage on all of those shots? Because
no, I didn't.
Can you please roll to see if you got more crits? So roll me 2 more dice. Roll me 2 more dice.
Okay. No, I rolled a 19 and a 17.
Okay, still, but good. All right, so mouse has advantage.
Nice. Mouse has a 25 to hit.
That is definitely going to hit this baby's.
I will do 9 force damage.
9 force damage. Oh, it's not feeling nice anymore. That is going to hurt it pretty bad.
That's it.
All right. All right. Mystredo, you're up. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, it's working so far. So maybe another Eldritch Blast.
All right. So that's 2 attacks with advantage, please.
Yes. 2 with advantage. So is that 2 dice.
So it's
4
2 dice. It's 2 dice, and then another 2
Yeah.
dice. So see if you hit
2
the
and
first
2.
one.
Oh boy.
I think, and basically, don't roll ones, and you're gonna hit.
I got a 14 and a 3.
Okay, that's gonna hit. So that's a 14. So that's a
Oh,
20 with your
okay.
bonus.
Oh,
Or
yes, that's right.
21 with your bonus, I think, actually.
21. Yep. That'll be 21. And let's see what the other one's going to be.
All right, do it, do it, do it.
28, 31. I did get a natural 20 on one of the dice.
Perfect. All right, so roll me 3d10 total.
3. Okay, I like that.
Add
1,
3d10
2,
together. And
3.
who gets your advantage?
Let's give it to Forn. He's feeling kind of sore.
That's true.
And
Right.
we have 5, 9, 12. It's 9, 12, 14.
14 points of damage as 3 Eldritch Blasts lash out into this creature. I've got to hurt them more. I must spend it.
Bad baby. It's a bad baby.
All right, anything else at the end of your turn, Kelle? Any bonus actions? Any movement?
Let's see, my map. No, my video reload. I can't see the map anywhere. Where's the map? I'm gonna say no movement yet.
Good. All right. End of your turn.
Yeah,
I'm
working
going
where I
to make an attack roll against you.
Yeah, I'm happy there. No. Fine.
That's going to be a 22 to hit you as it
Oh, ugly baby.
holds out a hand and fires a ray of cold on you. You are going to do me a favor and take... that's going to be 9, 12... 18 points of cold damage.
Okay. 18, that brings it down to 34. Fine. Then, as my reflexive, I'm gonna do that absorb elements.
Okay, there you go. There, now we've
Yeah.
we've
Now I'm
done
ready
it.
for
We've
it.
done it.
Yeah. I done it.
We
What am I
figured it
doing?
out. We're good. We're good. All right.
Yay.
So for absorb elements, what does that do? You get resistance, I
Does-
believe.
I get to store some of the energy for a later
Oh,
attack.
for a rainy day.
Save it for a rainy day. Let me just let me get the whole thing.
You know what that's gonna be. Perfect. All right. It is baby time. Baby is going to target Deianera because you crit me and I don't like that. Deianera, please make me a con save.
Okay. Con save, eh? Okay. All right. Dice, are you gonna fuck me? Is the
Let's find out.
question. Okay. All right. Has chat bought me determination at
They
all
have not.
in the past little bit? No. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be a 15.
That's going to be 41 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And it is going to heal 20 of that. As it siphons your energy directly into it. All right, and that's all I can do because that's my entire action, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, it's the beginning of my turn, by the way. So everybody within 30 feet of me, do me a favor and take 12 points of damage.
Oh, beautiful. We love this. No, it's a nice even number for me.
Yeah. Forn, are you still up?
I'm gonna barely, because Tyria gave me a lot of healing. I have 3 hit points.
All
Sorry,
right.
what are we taking now?
You're taking 12 points of necrotic damage as you have your life force siphoned into this creature. It doesn't seem like it's healing it, at least, but the negative energy aura surrounding it is doing something awful to you. That's the end of its turn. Gwylan, you're up.
Okay. I'm sick of this stupid baby. I'm casting damaging intel using one of my domain spells. For the demigod bloodline. So this is 120 feet, 1 action, lasts for a round. I study the creature I can see within range, learning its weaknesses. If creature must make a charisma saving throw. If it fails, I learn damaging vulnerabilities, resistances, and immunities, and the next attack that one of my allies in range makes against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
All right. Oh, by the way, how long does your intel last? The thing from last round, or Clever of the Gods last for 1 round?
1 round, and I can only use it once per target per combat.
So nobody else has advantage against it, except even with my massive charisma bonus, I only have an 11.
Which is not going to succeed.
What do you get to learn from it?
I learn it's damage vulnerabilities,
Radiant,
its resistances, and immunities.
Cold, necrotic, and non-magical weapons.
Okay, so that's immunity.
Immunity. It has no resistances. It cannot be charmed, exhausted, frightened, or poisoned. And radiant is going to definitely hurt this thing.
Okay, and then sorry, the immunities were necrotic, cold,
and non-magical, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Although, you know what? I will give you an additional random thing. If this creature is cut with a Vorpal sword,
that would be nice. None of us had that. I don't think.
It loses access to its negative aura, which seems to be feeding off of its umbilical cord.
We can't target that, can we?
You don't have a Vorpal sword.
No. Okay. Cool.
But
cool.
it's a random thing I thought I'd just give you for fun.
That's kind of cool. I don't think it helps us, but that's cool. So it was charmed, poisoned. What was the other one?
Exhausted.
Exhausted. Okay.
Basically, blast it with radiant is what you get from that.
Yeah. Let's go. Which is mostly what I thought, but it's good to have the good confirmation. Okay, so that is my action, because that's just takes a whole turn to do that, because you're just studying it. Any of these other ones? Using any spell slot you can regain. Okay, let's see if I use that one. Cannot use it more than once for the combat counter. Okay, which is what I thought. And looking at this, I can't even use the thing I want to use because it will hurt my allies, which is really unpleasant.
Physically or emotionally?
Physically, you're in my line of attack.
Oh, whatever.
So can't do that. Trying to see if I have any other useful bonus actions here. And I don't think I do, because I don't want to get within its range, and my current movement is halved. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
And what I can do is I can use my second wind. That's a bonus action.
You can use your second wind. All right.
I can use my second wind.
All right. That is going to be it for you then. Top of the initiative. You know what? It's been baby time. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. And I'm going to use a Ray of Cold on Mystredo again, because I want to. But that's going to be a hit. Holy crap. Mystredo, you are going to do me a favor, my friendo, and are going to take 9. Oh, there we go. 23 points of cold damage.
I'm down. I was down to 12.
All right, Mystredo is down as another Ray of Cold smashes into her. All right, top of the initiative, Forn.
Baby needs to die. We don't have radiant, but I have fire, so I'm gonna try to kill the baby.
It's just cold. It's just cold radiant damage.
I have advantage on this. Thanks, Kelle. And that's a nat 20 for the first hit.
Oh, who gets your advantage? Tyria and Deianera are next.
Deianera.
Okay.
So that's one hit, and I'm going to burn a key point. I'm going to attack it 4 times.
All right, give it to me.
That's 13, that's 12, and... Dice. No, come back. And 18, so...
Those are all hits.
That's 12 plus 9, that's 21.
Just give me all the damage
22.
together if you don't mind.
28, and... Oh, wow, okay. 34 fire damage altogether. I actually rolled really high.
It is very, very hurt. It is very... All right, anything else, Forn?
Oh, that was my action and bonus action.
Okay. Forn, I'm going to use my last legendary, and it's going, as you slam into it over and over with flaming fists, it's going to reach out and touch you. And that's going to be a 20. It's going to be a 25 to hit you. So I don't even think you can resist that.
Nope, that's 2 above what I can save.
And you're going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, Forn will go down again.
All right.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you. Tyria or Deianera, who's up?
Go get it.
All right, time to enact Plan D. I'm gonna take 2 shots at this thing. One with advantage from Forn.
All right, give it to me.
I will, and I have close quarter shooter, so
Yep.
I do not take disadvantage. Okay, baby. -5, +10. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm glad for advantage on my 2 red dice. So that's going to be 2 hits on this thing.
Okay, give it to me.
Cool. Oh, fuck. I forgot to say I was going to do bonus action Hunters. Oh, wait, no, it's a concentration. I want to keep Shield of Faith up on Tyria. That's right. That's why I didn't do Hunter's Mark on this thing. Oh, shit, actually. I forgot to take a couple con saves for concentration on Shield of Faith.
Fair.
What was the max?
A lot. Roll me a dice. Tell me
40.
what.
41 for the last one and 12 for the one before. Okay.
So that would be a 20. So you need an unnatural 20.
No, for a con save I can roll a 15. I have +5 to my con.
Okay.
But I rolled a 5. So so Shield of Faith went down on Tyria, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that spell's not up, but I'd already declared my rolls for Hunter's Mark, so I won't have... That's pretty good. 10, 22, 42 points of magical piercing damage.
All right. Aiming, you fire a couple of shots. Your Hunter's Mark guiding your blows. They pin.
No Hunter's Mark, but...
Oh, sorry. Your aim guiding your blows as you pin its umbilical cord and its frame to the altar that it was birthed on. Anything with your bonus action, or are you good? You already did?
Is it alive?
It is... Well, it was never alive to begin with, but it is basically defeated, just awaiting a final death blow. It squirms against your arrows.
Tyria, finish it.
Whack,
And
whack,
I-
whack, 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 while yelling really loud.
Yep. Tyria. So
Alright.
Deianera will not use her bonus action to do another attack. I'll let Tyria deal with that.
Beautiful. You end its existence of suffering, Tyria, bringing your hammer down. and its cries echo and vanish. Down the hall, you hear a noise. Meanwhile, Mystredo and Forn are both bleeding out on the floor, though. What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Can we stabilize them, or do we have to do?
We probably
the
should do
healing
that.
first?
Yeah. I'll go pop a cure wounds on Forn if you got Mystredo.
Sounds good.
I will use first level spell healer Forn. That's plus my wisdom. That's gonna be 8. No, I rolled a 6. That's gonna be 10 points of healing together. Forn.
Guess who's
You
gonna
think-
roll? Who's gonna get 4 points of healing, Mystredo? I rolled a 1.
Okay. I'm not dead.
So,
Mhm.
do you think we can fall back and rest a little bit, just to catch our breaths and, take a short rest
Yes.
to spend hit
This
dice
is my
and heal?
nightmare. I highly doubt it.
You don't think that we can rest at all?
Oh! A voice echoes down the hallway. Hello?
Tip hoof down in that direction.
Alright, let's keep going.
Let's just get out of here.
As you make your way past that room, you can see that it's a room surrounded with cushions, and at a doorway, leaning against it as it's propped open, you can smell the scent of blood and offal. And you will see your husband, Tyria, lying on the floor, his guts skewered and torn from him, on the verge of death. My love, you made it. I thought I would wait for you here.
Oh,
I was worried you would not come.
of course I would. Even the dead couldn't stop me. He's gonna kneel down and take his hand.
I tried to make your parents proud by guarding this place. And look, I get to guard it still, yes? And he holds up his hand, and you can see a necrotic bite on his arm that is beginning to spread, putrefying the flesh. His fingertips are beginning to erode away into nothing but bone. What did you have me do, eh?
I think it would be better if you got some rest.
I will do you proud, my love. I will watch this place. I will watch over the bones of your ancestors. I will do you honor.
I've already done more than enough. Just get some rest, okay?
Are you going to leave me?
I do have to keep going, but we can always talk. Wedding ring. I'm always here, and you're always here too. We have more nightmares to trudge through to wake everyone up.
Will this work when I am gone?
I don't know, but I have to believe that it will. So it will. Get some rest, okay? Just gonna kiss him.
As you kiss him, you can taste rot and blood on those
Great.
formerly sweet lips.
Yes, you're burning up.
He is very cold.
Are you fever?
Just a good workout.
That is
Turn
how
to
you have to
Deianera and
do this.
Mouth. We have to do something. Shackles?
Yes, maybe. Is he going to turn into those things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Deianera will take out some shackles or rope and shackle him.
Probably for the best.
Just rest, okay? You don't need to get back up.
I didn't let anyone else into the room with the doors.
You did so good. Pat, pat, pat.
You were the treasure at the heart of my maze.
Tears.
And as you pat him, his massive bovine jaw will sag. And he will grow still.
Let's go quickly.
Of course. But first, and Deianera's just gonna wrap her arms around Tyria and just like give her a big old squeeze. I know this is a dream and we're not, it's not real, but it
Mhm.
feels,
Still hurts.
yes. But it is a reminder of what we're fighting for. You will get back to him.
And if we don't succeed, it may as well be real. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
On the other side of him is a small, well, a medium-sized room, we'll say. About 30 feet in a square. 2/3 of the room are submerged in water, about 3 feet deep. And at the other side of the room, 2 to the north wall and 2 along the east, you see doors. Deianera's, Gwylan's, Mystredo's, and Forn's.
We should probably take a rest and then
Agreed.
head
Behind
you.
through one of those doors.
You hear the sound of bones rattling. The ground begins to shake.
Or perhaps we don't have the time to do that. I think this place is coming down around us. So, which is it? Who's next?
I mean, I can go next, but I can't tell you what's behind the door. I don't remember anything.
Well,
I don't think I can quite
Only one way to find out.
Yes.
All right. Forn, you or me?
I'll go.
Okay.
Approaching your door, Forn. As you step into the water, everyone who steps into the water will gain the benefits of a short rest as the door opens, and will heal 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, good. So short rest. I need dice.
As you
I
step
don't have
up,
exhaustion. Can I just get some hit points back?
you have the benefit of a short rest. You can spend your hit dice if you'd
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Then I'm
How many
absolutely
dice
doing
do
that.
I have?
And as you're all doing that, Tyria, what do you do?
I think she's really just going to stand there and breathe for a bit. She's not really very good at meditating or anything like that, but she's doing her best to like be centered, be grounded, be here at the end of a series of some of her greatest fears, and try to ready herself to move on to more of them.
As
Just sitting in the middle of the
you-
water.
As you're sitting in the middle of the water, you will hear the sound of the manacles behind you. And unable to make it through the door, you will feel him looking at you, now rotten and skeletal. And you will hear a voice echo
Great.
across your ring.
Are you afraid of me now?
Yes.
Goodbye, Tyria.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, he says, his words dripping with an ominous shadow.
You will.
As I am now, you too shall be.
Ready to go?
Sure.
You
Yes.
are.
Let's go.
Okay.
Forn will go
Forn.
open their door.
Let's see what
you open the
is,
door.
let's see what the emotional turmoil we can get from you today, Forn.
As the door opens, reality bends around you. Tyria, you now have advantage on all wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws.
Okay, Rand.
So that is an
Oh,
ongoing
yes.
effect that will be on you.
It was wisdom, intelligence, and which one?
Charisma, all of your mental saving throws.
Oh, damn. That's gonna be great going through these doors.
And
Mhm.
with that,
Provided
You
we
step
survive
through.
them.
provided you survive, and you step through into a room that smells acrid and has the bubbling of beakers and test tubes. But that's where we're going to pick up next game. Here on Dreams of Arkos, as we go and continue the Nightmare Trials. Hey,
Okay.
folks.
Hi.
Okay, what?
Okay, I'm curious where we are for Forn, because part of me was
Yeah.
wondering where the fuck we are and if it's the Emery's laboratory.
That was my first thought. I was like, oh no.
Hmm.
So check out the stats I posted. We're using a modified version of the Atropal. I changed his aura so that it...
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Holy
changed his
hit points,
aura so it
Batman.
attacks at yeah, but his AC 7, so
That's
I changed it so that his aura
Mm.
goes off on his turn rather than yours, just because it's a lot easier to keep track of.
Oh my.
fair.
Jesus, that's a lot of hit points.
It's a lot of hit points. You guys did
Wow.
great.
Oh,
You did great.
A lot.
You know what? You know what else did great? Everybody who played
Hmm.
this game, thank you so much for tuning in. And hey, thank you for supporting us if you're over on our Patreon, or hey, just supporting us in general. If you're available on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, you definitely want to come out on Patreon for our live broadcast of Descent into Avernus. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there. Robin's going to be there. Other people are going to be there. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and literally, haha. And you get to learn about our characters and discuss the campaign that's starting in just 2 weeks. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it. I also can't wait to thank all...
Oh, just we're talking about the something you missed that you didn't have
Or-
active is fucking
Well, you
disgusting.
You said you modified the aura, and I'm appreciating one of the things that you modified. for the
yeah,
negative energy aura, because oh my god, we would have been
we
right
would have
fucked.
died.
Yep.
Yeah, that you can't regain hit points. It's rough.
Yeah.
I also didn't use its wraith ability just because it was like, I don't need more combatants in this. I love that if you cut its umbilical, or if you attack it with a vorpal sword, you can target the head or the umbilical cord. So
Thanks, I hate it.
I hate it. I also really need to do a big thank you. Today's map was designed by Tessa over on Tessa Presents. If you go to Dungeon Masters Guild, you can get all of Tessa's maps. She undervalues herself. You will get an amazing deal. She does maps for each one of the campaigns. This one was actually from Descent into Avernus. I flipped it around a bit so that I wouldn't get used to it down the line. But yeah, it's pretty great. I'm going to be using a lot of her maps for the rest of this game because she does a great job, and it saves me tons of prep just having these types of maps in reserve. So thank you so much, Tessa. Go check her out. Her links in the comments below, her links in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and just look up Tessa on DM's Guild and you will find her. A big thank you, of course, to our divine producer, my mom. Hi, Mom. You really shouldn't watch this episode. To our demonic producers, Precarious, Mysterium, MK, and Sorcerer Sanguine. Our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Crush Urquhart. Soul Omen is our monster maker, and our High Council is Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Larouk, Kelowna Kurd, Mike Baxter, Iridian, Brian Kaler, and Nerdy Metal Gent. And that's going to be it for us. Thank you for watching Dreams of Arkos. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.